So yeah. Yo, my ex be in my comments, bro. I don't know if you be seeing what's her name? Oh, her name Heather, but she called herself H Mom in the in YouTube. That was the
Yeah.
cop. That was the cop bitch I was fucking with that keep my M3 and shit. A year and a half ago. Kodak Black working with them.
I don't know what this shit. Look like this shit ain't even popped on.
It's on. It's on.
It's on there. It's
Yeah,
on YouTube.
you're live. Yeah, you're live.
Yeah, man. We finna get it in, man. Let's get some of these folks in here, man. Some of these good people. We got 5 in here, man.
Yeah. Three, two, one. What's up, everybody? Go ahead,
Oh,
Beezy.
what's up, Jordan Downs? You already know the deal, man. Tig, what's the deal, man? Finna get it going, get some more in here. We got 10 in here. Make sure y'all hit that like and that subscribe button. That's how we gonna do this. What's up, Jordan Downs? Y'all already know the deal, man. Y'all tuned in to Great Street TV. If you ain't hit that like and that subscribe button yet, that's what you need to be doing. But if not, y'all already know the deal with me, man. I'm gonna bust y'all across y'all head with some knowledge every time, man, straight up. And make sure y'all hit that bell for all notifications. So when we drop these lives right here, they pop up on your timeline like the chicken pox. Boop, 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 boop. Y'all already know the deal with me, man. Listen, tap in. Y'all already know, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to bro, man. Smoking politics for me.
Yeah,
And
you could also at me right there with my name at my YouTube. I'm him Giovanni. My music could come up too, man. Streaming on all platforms, man. And my channel, man. I'm on the road to 5,000 subscribers. I'm almost to 2,000. You know what I'm saying? Tonight, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 9:30 p.m. Central, 7:30 p.m. Pacific. I'll be interviewing this brother right here for the third time. So tap in with that, man. Nightcap with friends, man. Tonight on Smoking Politics.
facts. So first and foremost, I want to say salute all the real ones, salute all the real OGs that's still standing on business and still trying to grab, you know what I mean, the culture in the chokehold and steer them the right rate and show them that this ain't what it is. You know what I mean? We already took all the times, we took all the shots, we took all the shootouts. You know what I mean? It's time to let the youth know that we standing on business and we standing on what's right. We not standing behind all that negativity and bringing all this stuff to the internet. Like that's basically what I want to speak on today is all the BS that been going on YouTube. Um, it's causing division within organizations. It's like damn near every hood got some type of beef or problem on the internet, which they're addressing it on the internet and they're addressing each other. Like I never really understood or respected that because if I got some type of issue with anybody, especially if you're from my community, my section, my organization, this is the last place you're gonna see me addressing our situation at. And I just want to say, as far as my age, you know, it's a lot of folks that's older than me, and they doing the unthinkable. They breaking the G code. The LA streets is broken, and if anybody think otherwise or think different, let's make it make sense. Talk to me. But you know, we got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of people getting hit with snitch jackets. A lot of people, you know what I mean, getting into it with their own organizations. You got folks on here kicking each other down. Ain't nobody really holding it down. You know, it's a lot of bad seeds out here that we got to weed out, and a lot of people don't know that they part of the bad seed. They think they part of just fixing the solution and speaking they piece, but a lot of folks don't know how to talk. You know, you can't address people with being aggressive, like you stepping on toes and putting your feet on their neck. You got to know how to have a manly conversation with somebody, and the internet is not the place to have that manly conversation.
Not at all.
it's a lot of stuff been going on, bro. Any topics out there, like reaching for part of the, you know what I mean, the YouTube streets, because it is like it's bigger than the gang culture, because the gang culture now is really not a big issue or a big deal anymore because now it's on the internet. So I don't
Right.
even respect the privacy of certain organizations right now because it's on the internet they own self. So they're giving people content to talk about. And you can't say that, you know, that people are dipping in your politics when you're putting your politics on the internet.
Facts. Well, what I will say, bro, is you know me. I stay in my lane. I stay in the civilians lane. I don't ever, not really. I don't ever like dip my nose in the business. Like I'm saying, I grew up in San Diego. I laid down roots in California. I'm very familiar how California operates, the West Coast period, and how I was able to always survive out there is to never stick my nose into the politics when it comes to organizations. But what I will say this, um, even though I'm a civilian, I definitely know better. If I was in an organization, I would not be bringing none of my shit to the net. Because this is where them people be at, man. I feel like in 2023, since the internet been booming, I feel like y'all making the feds, homicide detectives, the IRS, you're making their job easier. Because if I was a fed, I'll just be sitting here subscribed to a whole bunch of channels and following a bunch of Instagram pages. Like, not even doing no legwork for real, just sitting here and watching people self-incriminate themselves. So I think that shit wacky as hell. And you know what I mean? And like I said, I'm gonna stay in my lane. I'm gonna just say a little bit when it comes to the YouTube streets because I could speak on that. I feel like, you know, a lot of people like I said, I feel like clout, fame, and money is worse than heroin. Like motherfuckers is literally dying for the clout, for the fame, for the money. They're going against their morals. You got stand up, honorable dudes that everything they ever done in the streets that was sturdy and honorable. That shit washed away because how they exposing their hand for the clout. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't know. When it comes to these YouTube streets, I feel like people need to just like they would do if the law was around, because the law is around. I'm sure there's some law fucking enforcement in here right now. Shit, I wouldn't put it past. You know what I mean, so I just feel like people just like we from the '80s. Like I'm from 1985. Like I mean, we came up different. We came up. Um, Motherfuckers had accountability. You get held accountable for what you say and do and how you conduct yourself. And now it's like nowadays is the shit is reversed now. Like people like us, we get looked at as haters for checking dishonorable, weird, funny shit, and the dishonorable and funny, weird motherfuckers is clouded. You know what I mean? They're in position. You know what I'm saying? They getting all the brags. They getting all the opportunities, and that shit is weird to me. You know what I mean? I would never understand that. I would never respect that.
Facts. The thing I want to speak of, the big thing is paperwork. Like, so it's so many paperwork parties on the internet, and like I can say that's what these folks get for bringing the politics to the internet. And for the simple fact, reason why I speak on the paperwork issue is because paperwork, your name shouldn't even be on paperwork. I'm just gonna keep it all the way G. Like where I came from, my big dogs, my big homie, like we was taught to no, don't say nothing. We don't make statements. You get in the jam and you go down to that station, man. You put your head down. You need a lawyer, man. Lawyer you up and get up out of there. That's the best way. I done been down with so many weird different cases just for the simple fact that I never said anything. So sometimes I didn't even make it in the courtroom. That's part of being solid.
Mm.
You get to court and it's close to 5 o'clock. You know, it's a DA reject because they ain't got enough. You ain't gave them nothing. These folks is sitting down and giving these folks information and giving these folks a reason to pin a tail on you. So, like, I don't respect the part of people explaining themselves out of any type of paperwork because that's letting me know you didn't stand on the G code, you broke the G code, or whatever the case may be. Like, you just can't plain out call somebody a rat, but you can say they moving reckless. That's how I can say it. If you go down with somebody and you talking and you let these folks come trick you with that regular statement when they be like, "Oh, he already told me what happened." In the back of my mind, I'm like, he lying. And then if it is true, let him tell him.
Right.
Let me sit here because I'm going home when we go to court. Like,
You got somebody. You got one of your brothers in the comments. Dwayne Washington. He hit me up when you
you
need me
already
on.
know, man. You already know, man.
Salute to the chat, by the way, man.
Salute to the chat, man. Salute to the homie Tick, man. You already know, like I learned a lot from these type folks, man, that been down and knocked down calendars and came home and still standing on business and still not being a follower, man, following this new shit. You know what I mean? Like, I stand on the old law and I don't stand on it, I lay on it because at the end of the day, I ain't going nowhere from that law. That's what got me by, and that's why I'm at the age I'm at right now, able to speak for my session, speak for the youth, and clear certain things up that's going on in the community. Like, so, I'm kind of big on speaking on the LA politics and a lot of the stuff that's going on, how people pick and choose, and I always was taught you don't pick and choose, we don't pick sides. We we ride with the cause. We ride what's right. We ride with the politics, we ride with the G code. Like, I can't go against it. So at the end of the day, that's why I'm saying a lot of these folks that's on the internet, they going at it with their own organization. They giving the world just a few off of it. They wonder why folks running around here saying they boo boo. Because any real man is not gonna sit on here and put their homie out there or get into it with another person from a different organization causing beef on the internet now, which like a lot of people used to get beat up and get DP for going out of the environment and going somewhere else and starting stuff and coming back not saying nothing, or starting stuff with people that we may be allies with or we got some type of business going on with. People don't respect the code. That's why today's it's like this live is focused on the G code. It's like something that we all supposed to. I stood on it. It's a lot of things I did in my life that I didn't want to do. Felt like I was being forced to do it, but it was something like tied to me by loyalty. It's like, you know what I mean? It's a lot of folks that I didn't want to do something to. Everybody done been down in that jam and somebody do something like a J Cat, and you might be the one get picked to DP these fools, but you like, I really don't want to put hands on him. This the homie or this my road dog. Like, you know what I mean? So this shit come with a lot. And these folks signed up for it and they need to stick to the script. Because anything that's not sticking to the script, you are not looked at as no OG, man. I don't care how old you get. If you broke the G code and you out here running wild and you living like you part of the young youth part of the organization, then you're not gonna be looked at and respected. Because how the youngsters gonna run around and respect you when you run around competing with them? You can't be a big dog competing with the little pups. Because at the end of the day, it makes you look bad. It makes you look like you never completed nothing, like you never like jumped no milestone. It's
That
like
shows insecurity too. Hella insecurity.
like you trying to jump rank and compete with the youth. Like ain't no compete with the youth. Everybody know when it was your prime time and you was coming up, wasn't nothing going against that. You was getting stepped on. You was straight getting smushed. Super Mario.
I feel like, bro. I feel like for us older heads, you know what I mean? Late 30s and up, you know what I mean? I feel like, we gotta understand, like it's a young nigga's world. It's a young woman's world, man. We just gotta learn how to adapt and navigate through the shit. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of old heads mess up at, like you said, you hit the nail on the head with that first one, saying they too busy trying to compete. I always say that, trying to compete with the youngins, or they hating on them, or they trying to fuck on their baby moms, or they act blind, deaf, and dumb to the youngsters' glow, so they don't embrace them and help them highlight more of their attributes. So this is why, like, I'm thinking, like, if I was the way I was back in the day, man, this is why another reason why I never joined no organization. Because I tell you, when we talk personally on the phone, I would have been getting DP like a motherfucker. Because I'm not following no rules like that. I'm gonna do what I want to do. That's one of the main reasons why I never joined the organization. And to go back what I was saying, because I know I was getting off track, but this is where a lot of these older heads mess up at. Because if I was young and knowing how I was back in the day, man, I'm not respecting. What's to respect? So I feel these youngsters. I put myself in their shoes. Like, what's to respect when the majority of the older heads ain't really old heads? They
Right.
on some weird shit. They on some bitter, envious, jealous shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you had your time and it went. Like, you didn't capitalize it, but you still alive. You still free. You could still try to make a difference. But ego, pride gets in the way. Bitterness. You know what I mean? And that shit.
Not
We
to
got what we have right now. What's going on? You know what I mean?
cut you off, but that comes with part of, like, I know just from self experience, like growing up, being part of the youth, and you looking up to certain cats. It's like certain older dudes we looked at like, you can't tell me nothing because look how you living. You out here, you know what I mean? You out here living like a bum, like sleeping on couches. We not like we young, we the youth, we coming up. You can't tell me nothing. I'm probably getting more money than you. So the ones you respect is the ones that applied that pressure. The ones that beat your body up when you won that school, chased you around, told you right from wrong. And you know what I mean? That really kept that G code going. Like I respected the homies that really was doing stuff and really got a name for themselves and was really for us. Was really punching on us, chasing us down in the hood, like go to school and all that. Like we looked up to those type of cats. Those was looked at like as heroes, even because when we got as a certain age, we was teens or whatnot. Either we was incarcerated or we was on the streets. We still stood on their words. We still stood on their name. Like if you spoke bad about them, we was crashing out. Or if the homie said something was law, that was law. That's how you know nowadays. Like when somebody could say something like these cats that be on the internet, they could say all this on the internet. Yeah, okay, we doing the YouTube stuff. We podcasting. Yeah, you can speak your mind because it's in the public. But at the end of the day, a lot of these folks can't get off the internet and go politic in the streets and talk to
Uh-uh.
folks in their own section and talk to folks in different organizations and rub shoulders and cause good blood instead of bad blood around here. You know what I mean? Sitting on the internet trying to make themselves seem like, you know, they're this type of person. Like I never respect it. I never will. And I'm gonna stand on that. Like I'm gonna lay on it. But yeah, it comes like to the older cats, like how they carry themselves is how the youth gonna respect you. Like they not gonna look at you like an OG if you're not
One
standing on business. You're gonna be
one
an OG.
thing, not to cut you off, bro. One thing I learned about the youth nowadays is these youth out here, man, all over America, man, especially in the trenches, man. They they're like they. I feel like most of them, how they remind me of how we were when we were coming up, when there was accountability and all that. They hold us accountable what we say and how we conduct ourselves. Why you think they don't respect older heads like that? Because, like I said earlier, the majority of us older heads on some weird shit that what we just explained. So what is to respect? You know what I mean?
We
So,
got
you know what I
we
mean?
got it hard. As being older, it used to be easy. It used to be like come outside, you that OG, you make something happen for the day. We put some money together. You know what I mean? Get some water balloons, let the kids get water fights and all that, and football games and all that good stuff, like the sports shit. Like nowadays, we don't have that.
Slew audio.
And slew RDL, but we don't have that for the simple fact, like a lot of these young dudes, they on BS. It's a lot of these different type of drugs out here, so these dudes be feeling the power. So
Yeah,
sometimes it's best to step back,
I remember them days.
head, and you know what I mean. You got to take that rag off that coat rack and put it back on. That's like something that we don't want to do because we know what it come with and we already know what it's gonna do. Like folks is ratting now. You can't do like back in the days. Shit happens, something happened to you, you go do something back, they do something back. Man, it could be in house, whatever. That shit never surfaced nowhere besides where it's going down. Like, folks don't understand that, man. It's like the older cats, we stepping back from certain situations because how reckless it is right now.
Right.
And it's sad to say that we got to do that because they done had a good decade. Like I give the generation that been causing the most destruction, I give them like the last 10 years. So it's kind of hard to come back and heal that up. And a lot of people been lost in the process. Like a lot of folks, you know what I mean? Done lost loved ones. A lot of folks done got life in prison and you know what I mean, told on and these folks in jail is looking at all this stuff that's going on in the internet. And the reason why I say that, because yeah, I am tapped in. I do talk to folks that is no longer on the streets and all that. That might not even never see another day on the street. So they're watching all the stuff that's going down and the
Mm.
stuff they stood on before they to build our foundation to make people, you know, of what we represent. Like it's getting disabled out here by social media. And everybody's seeing it. So that's hurting these dudes to the core. Sitting in there knowing you in there, you got life and you done did all this for this section and they out there moving like this now, looking goofy. You know what I mean?
Right.
The people that you thought they would never do the things they'll do, like they do things to sabotage their own self and the people around them. Like I don't understand it. Like I never knew, you know, this shit been like in the game. Can't nobody lie. Like in every organization, every section around the world, like always has something going, like far as what they own or the people that's right next to them, and that's gonna be a forever like non-bloodshed. People going to court, you know what I mean, losing their lives, losing their families. Like this shit is crazy. It's a chessboard out here, and
Yeah.
people are putting checker pieces to the chessboard because they don't know how to move. So they just hopping over shit. They jumping rank. Like that's what I call it. Like you gotta play. You gotta really play chess on the chessboard. You gotta really know who the fuck with, how and why. You know what I mean? You fucking with these folks. You can't just be out here putting yourself at risk and hanging around these folks just because these folks got, you know what I mean? They can cater this certain thing that you need to you. It's not a good look for yourself because a lot of people took themselves off the streets. I got folks that's, you know what I mean, down bad right now and then probably for something somebody else did or them sticking to loyalty. You know, it's just you got to put yourself in the situations you want to be in. You can't just be like, I want to be out there. I want to be known as this type of person, or I want people to everybody think I'm a shooter. That always be an idiot to me.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be
Come
known
on,
as a shooter.
who wants to? Hey, I'm a shooter. I'm a shooter. I want them to know I always got what on me. Come on, man. That's somebody that never did that. They never completed those type of milestones, so they want to be looked at dangerous because you know, from everybody understanding, not just mine. A person that really step out here and did certain things, we move in a certain way. You don't want to be looked at like that. So that's how you know who to look at and how to understand this stuff that's going on right now. That's why I kind of step back from going live and dropping these reactions because they got all this stuff going on here. They got the feds on here fishing.
They
Fed,
salivating at the mouth right now, man.
they cracking cases. They cracking code. They learning lingo. They know what I mean. They learning names.
Word.
And why people is beefing. Come on, man. Y'all scratching scabs off of old scars. Like you gotta wake your game up. I will never respect and understand what's going on right now. You know, it's like the shit they say in the Bible, like how they say everybody gonna start turning on each other. Everything like everything that's happening is happening to the culture as well. Like people wake your game up. It's not just happening in the normal world with family members and stuff. It's happening within these organizations. Like this shit is not the same no more. Like it's like the streets is tricky right now.
Now, um, I got a question for you, right? Um, being out there in LA, right? Where you know, LA is always. I feel like when people, I hate when people that don't know shit about like California, West Coast, especially LA, how they want to just talk and act like they know. But on some real shit, like LA is a real good place like to be at. You know what I'm saying? If you, especially if you a hustler, if you a go getter, you know what I'm saying? Um, but the question I'm trying to ask, right? Like, besides what's going on with the organization, politics, and all that, aside all that, now what's been going on like when it comes to like, because you know how LA, New York, that's like the two biggest hot zones when it comes to content creators. You know what I mean? So when it comes to content creators from like LA, how do you feel about how people are moving? Besides, put the politics aside.
Well, as of now, I'm gonna be the only one that's probably gonna keep it 100 and be solid. Like,
Right.
out here right now, it's like these folks is follow the leader. It's like a trend going on. Even the kids that don't bang, the teens that's growing up, they want to do the things that the game bangers are doing. So how people move out here, everybody is moving and competing right now.
Mm.
That's like this is not a good time like for LA. What I could tell anybody right now, everybody competing and everybody on the same stuff. And back in the days, I remember it was like you was real different or wasn't accepted to be weird. Now it's like cool to do weird shit and do something different because
As long as you got clout in the bag, it's okay to be weird. It's okay to have that shit on your jacket, a bunch of weird shit on your jacket.
it ain't okay at all. Like that's just the things that people see.
No, but I'm saying people accept it because like look at what the whole Project Baby situation, Kodak. Like, come on, man. Like
but
well,
you got
I don't care how I'm on the money, man. Like,
we talking about cultures. Hip
yeah,
hop has always been a different culture. They always had their own culture. Like so, at the end of the
but
day, these rappers and these different people got these rapper hearts. They in a different type of culture. They stuck in between. They still want to drag, maybe the gang culture or another culture, drug culture, whatever they doing. They want to drag it along with them. But at the end of the day, the culture they competing with, the streets can never, apply any type of pressure to that type of situation. The street,
right.
our culture is different from that hip hop culture. Even
No,
though
but don't you think?
even
Go
though a
ahead,
lot
go ahead.
of false flagging, a lot of them probably not even from where they. I don't know, but I know
But
it's a ain't moving right.
don't you think like the music it spills into the streets? Like if you think about it, the rap game is the streets now. No matter how you look at it, like I
I
feel like
wouldn't,
it's
I wouldn't say that because remember, you are who you are. Like whatever you take in, that's what the universe go give you. So if you putting out that type of energy and you watching these videos and you listening to these YouTubers and these fake ass OGs that just want to tell you a story and pull it, a rabbit out of a hat and say wow and give them a few views, like
mhm,
that's different. If you're gonna listen to that, then yeah, maybe it might dictate your mind. But if you moving and you being your own person, like
mhm,
that doesn't affect you. Like the internet doesn't affect me. I don't watch the internet. I really
right.
I only watch certain things. If I get on here, I stop even looking for content because there's so much BS going on right now. So I really don't react or speak on other people putting their own politics on the internet. So I just stay up out of it. So
I
I
want to
see
ask.
what
Go ahead.
everybody do right now. Everybody's on the court cases, the YNW Melly stuff,
Yeah, yeah.
Young Thug, all the little stuff that's going on.
You're forgetting something though, and a lot of people, a lot of grown ass men are worrying about what another grown man is doing with his penis. You know what I mean? With the whole C-Max situation,
Yeah,
everybody's stressing, and who cares what he's doing with another woman? Like I feel like no grown man. Not you don't even see women bloggers talking about this. It's only all the men that is talking about this, about what that man, who that man decides to lay down with. Like, so
let me
what if he's paying for it? Who cares? That's his business. That's his business, bro.
facts.
I mean, well, I want to know your thoughts on that. Of other grown ass men worrying about what another man's doing with a woman, like that to me, like we from the '80s, we don't worry about shit like that unless that woman is kin to us. Like, and we're gonna worry about if he's putting hands on her or disrespecting the kids or something like that. That's the only time we're gonna worry. But come on, bro, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't see not one woman blogging. I'm subscribed to a lot of women on YouTube. They're not talking about what C Max doing with his shit. You know what I'm saying? It's only the men doing it. Like that shit is wild as fuck.
Facts though. That's what I could say. Um
You have a question too by Tony T.
let me say do gay shit. Yeah, background of it, but- Man, look, like a lot of people don't understand like the culture. Like in our section, we don't care about none of that. Like, you know what I mean? If you're a civilian, you live in our circle or you hang with certain people, we gonna protect you like we protect us. That's how it is. That's how it goes. And not just my community, but a lot of different organizations and communities um act like that. We protect each other. But far as the question, like I want to say, like everybody, got their own taste of what they want and what they want to do, and everybody got a mate, and everybody mate got a history. You think you the only one that did this and that with the girl you got or the dude you got, man? Everybody got a history, man. Everybody done did and dab, and everybody got their own motives. It's like whatever you want to deal with. Like me, I couldn't find my time of the day to worry about what the next dude girl
It's
did with her life because everybody girl got a story. The next person girl probably got a more fucked up story. At least she keeping it a stack. That's what I'm gonna say. At least she coming on here saying this is what I do. This is what I.
exactly.
She's not hiding who she is. So at the end of the day, I ain't got nothing bad to say about it. Like I gotta respect it because she giving you an option.
She's living her truth, bro. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
she giving you
She
an
went.
option. I'm telling you, I juice niggas. I give you. I'm gonna service you, but this needs to be paid. This needs to be done. If you choose to deal with that, that's what you chose to deal with. Because at the end of the day, you know what I mean. A lot of these girls, you know what I mean. These dudes, girls, is getting something paid on the side. Little do they know if they not standing on business. If you're not being a man, if you're not getting up and taking care of your family and taking care of your girl, like trust and believe, man. She not gonna just sit there, be hungry. She might go get somebody and bring something to the table for both y'all. But if
Mm.
you want a loyal female, stand on business. Get out there, get up, grind, work, do whatever you gotta do. Side hustle. But you should never have no pressure on your household. So that's where a lot of folks go wrong at. They like they ain't pulling it all the way, so they getting used to everybody want 50-50 all the time. So they like we gotta go half on everything. So they goosing the girl at the end of the day. It's like they getting over. I call that like getting over, where you're like you going half for everything. It's like she holding her own, you holding your own. You really ain't got no say so. Y'all roommates. I'm just keeping
um,
it, but I ain't to far as them speaking on him and what he doing with her. I don't know. That's
yeah,
that's weird. And
yeah.
everybody got
And
their
no
thought.
women are not even talking about it, and then women usually are the ones doing shit like that. I feel like it's the changing of the guard, man. It's the tables have turned. A lot of these dudes is acting like broads, bro, and the women are the ones fucking putting their pants on and buckling their belts and taking care of business and standing on business, man. You know what I mean? This shit it's just all fucking out of whack. Like this shit is I be like, all you see is grown ass men talking about what's going on. And then I don't know if I'm gonna say I want to say this too about her baby dad. I feel like he upset. His feelings is hurt because think about it. Like, and then he looked weird to me. How you gonna sit there? You know, I know we all go through with our kids' moms and shit. But you gonna sit there and the mother of your children, bro. You gonna sit there and destroy her for the world to see. Only hurt motherfuckers do that, bro. Yeah, I mean, motherfuckers, people that are their ego and their pride is hurt. You know what I'm saying? They do that. I feel like he ain't sturdy for that. He should, men don't move like that, bro. He should have just took that shit on the chin. Whatever is going on. And then on top of the fact that you used to put hands on her too, like, come on, bro. You think a woman that's gonna respect herself and her kids, she's gonna stick around with that, bro? Stick around with a dude that's gonna be beating on her, bro. Like, and then you jumping online, mad as hell, trying to expose her. Come on, bro. That shit weird to me. Like, men don't move like that, bro. Like, come on, man. And he around our age, right? He's not no young bull. I could see if he was 19, 20. You know what I mean? He don't know no better yet. He don't even know himself yet. But that brother's in his 30s. There's no excuse. You know what I mean? There's no excuse for that.
I always say, I mean, each his own. Like that's what he got going on. Like that's what's wrong with the internet right now. They're like everybody in their feelings and they on the internet and displaying it. Like it's a lot of folks that move like that, but they just don't be on the internet. It's
Yeah,
just the real world. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That,
And he
that
can't get mad that people are responding to it because nigga, you did it. You put it up there for clout, for views, and you trying to get paid off it. And you put it once you put it in the internet, you cannot get mad if people like if I go on here and start saying some shit and people start chopping in what I set up and then they start getting on me. You know what I mean? I can't get mad at that because I put it out there in the universe and I put it on the net. You know what I mean?
but that I just look at that situation like I seen that he was putting some out there where it was threats or something being made. I don't know, whatever, allegedly.
He wild for that.
And
Terroristic threats, like niggas like you
I
can't
don't
come
know,
get.
but that's something I don't want to be a part of. You know what I mean?
Hell no.
Like that's like, you know what I mean? That's the indictment Fed ticket or whatever. Like I don't even want to know what I mean. They doing what they doing. He did what he did, and he responded how he responded. But that's what he on. I ain't on that. Like hell no.
What you say? That's beta trait. That alphas don't move like that.
Yeah,
Alpha gonna charge that shit to the game. Know his worth. Know his body. Know his bop. And gonna keep it pushing. He ain't gonna be sitting there bitter, upset. Women do that, and this ain't a knock at women, but women go off emotion. Not all of them, but the majority of the women species, man, they do that shit. Men don't do that, bro. Like, and then especially gonna sit there and try to humiliate the mother of your children, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, keep that shit behind closed doors if you're gonna do some shit like that, without putting hands on them. Like, because once a woman loses respect from you, bro, it's hard to get that shit back, bro. You could do a 360 and change, bro. I'm still going through shit with some of my baby moms. They're still judging me from my past discretions when I was younger with them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never put hands, but I was always on some womanizing shit, using shit, mentally abusive shit. And some of them can't take it like, damn, this nigga really changed. So they always hit me with, well, you know what I mean? You know how it is. So it's like it's hard to get a woman's respect back once you lose it, and once you do a lot of foul shit to them for them to lose the respect for you, bro. You know what I mean? So it's like I can only imagine. Imagine if I was hitting women too, on top of the shit I was already doing to them. Like, come on, bro. Like, I feel like where a lot of dudes fuck up at, they fail to put themselves in that woman's shoes or in a woman's shoes. Period. How would you respond to you if you was a woman? You know what I mean? Like, when I started learning how to do that, that's when I started becoming a man for real and learning how to move with women, bro. You know what I'm saying? And not every man can do that, bro. Not every man can look in the mirror and check themselves and hold themselves accountable for their fuckery, bro. But a lot of niggas want to sit there and point fingers and hold others accountable. That shit don't work like that, bro. Real rap.
facts. But shit, like they
You
had
wanna?
that. What happened?
I said you wanna pull up some shit so we can react to some shit. What's been going on?
You know,
Cause I know you be seeing some shit, bro. If I'm seeing it, you see it too, man. Cause I be like over here, I be scratching my head, and I'm like, damn, like
shit, shit.
I'm over here. Sometimes I'm looking at these dudes. I'm like, man, do they really got dick and balls between their legs? Pause. Like, they sure they don't got a twat between their legs, bro? Like, for real? Like, come on, bro. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna sit up in here and be like, I don't get emotional because I do. But there's levels to this shit, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's levels to this shit, bro. My cousin, what's up? That shit charged up? That shit charged up? Yeah. And you on live on YouTube. Do I hold? Oh man, you full? Yeah. I don't gotta press a button. Thank-
It's like all BS going on. Like what you want to react to? All they got is all they got is the King Yella shit.
Oh yeah, let's go on King Yellow because I wanna give him some belt to ass real quick because
What
I
he
want to
do?
say this. Because the way how he, the way how he's talking, right? All
Yeah.
right, we get it. You're from Chicago, bro. It don't matter where you from, bro. The way how he was, um, we were in your backyard, like no, bro. You can't talk like that, bro. And not just about L.A. or California. It's about anywhere. It could be fucking bumfuck Alabama, bro. There's niggas that'll do that shit to you out there too, bro. So it's like you got to. This is where it goes back. He don't respect the land and the natives
What he say?
because listen, when he was coming at C-Mac, he was all like, "Oh," he kept saying, "Oh, we was in your backyard." Now, from people that be in the streets and were in the streets, you know what that type of wordplay means. Like we in your backyard, like ain't nobody gonna do nothing to us. You can't talk like that, bro. About no type of area like that, bro, because people gonna get up with you, bro. I mean, people are gonna call you a bluff, bro. And he kept saying that we was in your backyard, and he made it seem like he can't get belt to ass because he's from Chicago. Come on, bro. This is why a lot of people end up losing their lives because they want to play stupid like that. He don't respect the land and the natives, bro. He don't because if he did, that shit would have never came out his mouth. I don't care what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like he made himself a target in LA. He better move around with paid he better move around with security for real, like the legit security, not his own boys. Because it's gonna get wicked for him, bro. And he did it all on his own. He did it to himself. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you would think he know better because he's from Chicago. That's like somebody talking about to him, coming at him and be like, "Oh, we was in Chicago in your own backyard." Okay, now when you go back to Chicago, you dummy, you're gonna have so many people trying to get up with you. I felt like that was a disrespect to LA and to California for him kept saying that, and he said it more than once. We in your backyard, we comfortable. Now you're not gonna be that comfortable, boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now they, you know what I mean? And like I said, you can't do that with nowhere, really, but especially LA, bro. Like, come on, bro. Lost Scandalous, bro. He don't know no better. He just started going to California not too long ago, bro. I noticed a lot of people when they first start going to California, they act dizzy as shit. They want to dip their nose into politics. They want to fucking do this, do that. Like, I'm like, bro, I'm over here sitting back like, these niggas don't know no better, bro. Because they ain't never been there. You know what I mean? I know better. I grew up there. You know what I mean? I lived up and down that state, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'll just be right there in the back looking and shaking my head. And, I don't wish nothing ill on that brother, but he's doing it to himself, bro. Now, every time you come to California, bro, you're going to be uncomfortable, bro. I don't care what he's saying, bro. He's going to be uncomfortable, bro.
Let me
And he did.
see what this dude said. What he say though? He says some shit though.
Hold on. Tony T said no one dies like that in other states. Tony T, bro, it's wicked everywhere, brother. Yeah. He said it. That's the live. He said it.
Let me
We in
see.
your backyard. We in your backyard. We comfortable. We. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. What is you doing? But nah, to answer Tony T's hit, no, come on, bro. It's wicked everywhere, brother. You know what I mean? You probably ain't never been nowhere. I don't know. I'm not coming at you, but with that response, that sounds like a person that ain't never been nowhere. They only been where they from. It's wicked everywhere, bro. Everywhere, anywhere you could get that shit, bro. You know where I feel more vulnerable at? I feel more comfortable in the trenches than place like this where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? Places like this is not safe for niggas that look like us. You know what I mean? Rural America. You know what I mean? I will feel fucking unsafe out there. You know what I mean? You can get that shit anywhere, bro. Anywhere you get that shit, bro. Real right. Yeah, but that brother wilding right there with that we in your backyard shit. Cause that's like what's the word I'm looking for? That's like being what is it, aggressive or being like I don't know, it's just I don't know, bro. Listen to this, brother. We can't hear him.
Can you hear it?
Uh-uh. Blessings to everybody too, man. Subscribe to both our channels. Hit that bell. Remember, 10:30 p.m. Eastern tonight, 9:30 p.m. Central, 7:30 p.m. Pacific, West Coast time. Nightcat with friends on my channel. Smoking Politic with me at my name right here. You can find my music and my channel. I am monetized, and I'll be interviewing this brother right here again for the third time tonight. What happened, BZ?
I'm finna re-put it on there.
Blessings to the chat. Happy Monday. Stay safe out there. Be aware of your surroundings. And you see what I put up here? Hey, take that comment off there real quick, bro, so they can see our names.
Let me see.
I stand on this shit right here, people. Pay attention, man. I stand on this right here. Love yourself. Love yourself, so that way you can love others accordingly, man. And when you love yourself, you will not allow people to play with you because you know thy worth. And what did I've lived in Texas and California plus Utah, nothing where it's like California. Yeah, but that's on the only places, bro. And you can get smoked in Texas, you can get smoked in Utah. But I'm talking about, I lived all over. Down south, Midwest, coast to coast, all over, bro. And it's all the same shit. Just a different toilet, bro. And a different time zone. That's all it is. You could get that shit everywhere. But I get what you're saying about California. California is wicked. It can be wicked and it can be a beautiful place too at the same time. It's all how you conduct yourself, just like if you go anywhere. And this is why I always say respect the land and the natives, because ain't nobody too cool or too tough to not get touched.
Half you. So
You hear it now?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look. Right to it. Right.
Get on this, man.
Hey, cuz. Neighborhood.
Look. Pause that real quick. See? This is how you know this nigga feels like he's untouchable and he don't respect the land of the natives. That's like somebody coming at him and they be like, "What up, boss?" Cause he GD, right? You know what I mean? So you can't do that, bro. You know what I mean? You can't sit here and try to make fun at an organization. I know his intentions is not trying to come at the whole card. He's coming at one specific person. But there's some shit you would think he would know better, being from Chicago and being in an organization himself. You can't do that. So this is it goes back to me saying he feels like he's untouchable. He feels like he can't get belt to ass. This is what he fails miserably. Go ahead, bro. I'm gonna be quiet.
Hey, look. Crip Mac. You saying that I saw you. I was in y'all backyard, gang. Like, I didn't have no problem with you. I still ain't got no problem with you. But you on live talking crazy to little folks, which is like a half the size of you. So, me being a big brother, I'm gonna protect, bro. Because me and you the same size. I'm probably a little taller than you, but we about the same size. But like I said, if I'm there, I don't care who it is. You should be like this with any one of your homies or anything. If I'm there and somebody bigger than my homie put their hands on them, it's gonna go up. I'm gonna slide. Cause guess what? J-Mane done slid for me. We done slid together. But at the end of the day, it ain't no smoke. We not into it. This ain't no war. This ain't no LA versus Chicago thing. These grown men. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I spoke my.
That's crazy how these folks, they just like, they jumping into it with each other. Like,
You hear like if he was coming from somebody from your section and he was all like, "What up, Frank?" Like, now you done fucked up. Soon as you said dumb words, now you got a problem with the whole card now, not with just one person. The whole section you got a problem with now, dummy. And you would think he would know better, nigga. You're pushing 40. Oh no, he 33, but still, it's no excuse. And he's in the organization his damn self. And Miss Monique said he looked like a damn chalkboard. Wallahi, he does. But yo, I'm just saying, bro, Weezy, these YouTube streets is wicked. You see, it turns sturdy niggas to go against their morals. He's doing shit for clout. He chasing that shit. And on top of thinking he can't get belt to ass because he King Yella. Fuck. That's how you know he don't know no better. He don't know West Coast. He don't know the politics, nigga. And then you in Vegas, bro. Like, they don't got people there. Like, you're in the wrong place, bro. You might as well be in LA. You might as well move to LA because you are at much danger and risk being in Vegas, bro. Like, this is how you know he don't know no better. You know what I mean? Real Rick. Like, that shit is wacky as hell. Yeah, salute to the chip.
And I stand on that. Now, if I kind of no jumper and you feel like that, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you got to deal with. I'm saying if you talking like it's street stuff, niggas got to deal with the consequences of the street stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Most people have no.
That's good the ad came up because, bro, you need to practice what you preaching. Them same words you just said to see, man, you gotta take them in too, brother. Now you got to deal with the consequences from the streets of you sitting here mocking a whole fucking organization and you insinuating, oh, I'm in your backyard. Basically, you saying you're in your back. Well, how I'm taking it is, yeah, ain't nobody doing shit to me. I be there.
Yeah.
You dizzy ass nigga. Like, you dizzy as shit, boy. Fuck wrong with you, boy? Like, I ain't gonna be surprised if niggas do that shit to you now. Now you gotta move with fucking off-duty cops, bro. Now you gotta move with real security that get paid for real to do this. You can't just move with your homeboys. Real Rick. These stickers, man. I blame these niggas. Yo, Beezy, I blame these niggas' pappies. I blame their pappies. We all started from the nutsack, man. I blame his pappy. I blame his pappy for this, bro. Real Rick. I don't blame his mama. I blame his pappy for this, bro. Real Rick. Like, how the nigga? Oh, man, the comments go crazy. King Ware Vegas is nowhere from Cali. Nah, he from Chicago, Monique. And, you know, he in Vegas because, you know, he's having, you know, I don't know that man's situation, but from what I could see, you know, he's not very liked in Chicago. So he did the smart thing. I'm not saying he's scared. You know, he got kids to live for, you know, he got a bag to make. You know what I mean? He did what I feel like he should do. Especially if he outgunning out, man, he got the whole city after him. He a big target back home. So that's why he resides in Vegas. But the organization he's mocking, nigga, you're not safe in Vegas, bro. Are you fucking stupid? Obviously, he don't know Vegas, and he's been living there for years. You know what I mean? I did business with his cousin. His cousin is Drake from Chiraq. He's from Chicago too, but he resides in Vegas too. He does music videos. Y'all should hit him up. Or any artist watching this shit, that nigga will come to you and all that shit, bro. I had him come to Dago. He stayed at my house. He shot 3 of my videos, man. Good brother, bro. And one time I asked him too. I was like, yo, what's up with your cousin, bro? Like, why does he? You know how many bags he fucked up? You had Floyd about to sign him. Fuck that up. You're blacklisted from the industry forever, because you want to lie on your cock and saying you fucked with Cardi B, bro. What type of nigga lies on his dick about that, bro? You know what I mean? Real Rick.
Then you gotta understand how he act. That's what they do in Chicago, like, you know what I mean?
What? I don't see. Listen, bro.
Look, man, they go at it back and forth. So it's like that's the type of energy he got. So being out here, it's the same thing. We don't understand. Like, you could do all that talking and doing all that other shit, but you still got to answer to that stuff. It's the same thing. It's like, you know, you ducked off doing your thing, you talking your shit. He over here, he doing his shit. It's like, it's rare that you're gonna bump heads, but when you do bump heads, you know what I mean? I don't know. I can't speak for everybody, but
bro, he's in Vegas. Bro, he's in Vegas. Like they ain't rolling out there, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, are you fucking stupid? Come on, man. I lived in Vegas too, and come on, he should know better. He's been there a long time now. He should know better. But like I said, it goes back. He thinks he's untouchable, and he's sleeping right now. And you would think he would know better. He's 33 years old. He's been locked up. He's in an organization. He comes from a tough fucking town. Come on, bro. This makes me think like, man, you're a poser, because only posers act like this. Because a real motherfucker that been through shit and that done shit for real ain't gonna be talking like this, especially on the fucking net. I'm sorry. That's just my love.
Let's see what this
You
dude.
know how it go, man. They get deeper than the motherfuckers just fighting. But I saw you do the video where you said celebrity boxing match. Okay. But from the way that your live was, sometimes as a grown man, you need to be quiet, shut up, and listen. All of us sometimes, because we can misconstrue things and don't have no understanding. So if it's a celebrity boxing match, then yeah, you and J-Man can do y'all thing. You feel me? You want to do it with me? We can do our thing too. I'm not ducking nothing. But we're not going to make it seem like Yella and Crip Mac enemies. You feel me? I saw you and called your name. Crip Mac, what's happening? I ain't got no issue with you. If I was worried or scared, I'm in y'all shit. That's California, Crips blood. That's y'all shit. We from Chicago. We in y'all shit. But best believe if it went this way, definitely would have went that way that fast. For sure. It ain't chicken. It ain't none of that, bro. Y'all know what's going on. You feel me? At the end of the day, Crip Mac, I like what you're doing. I fuck with your content. I love all your shit, but sometimes you go a little too far with you. You're not the only gangster, gang. We done saw your videos and you fight, gang. You're not the best fighter on earth, gang. Nobody's scared of you. I'm 33, not a kid. We're not worried about that. You speak and talk. Don't think that you gonna talk and niggas ain't gonna say nothing back. It's gonna every action has a reaction, gang.
He's being a hypocrite like a motherfucker, bro. Like, I'm 33. We ain't not a kid. But the first thing that came out your mouth was what some young boy would do, and sit there and mock a whole section, bro. Not no real solid older head 33-year-old's gonna talk like that, bro. You know what I mean? So he's a hypocrisy to me right now, bro. You know what I mean? And he's wishy-washy. What is it? You want smoke or what is it? You want celebrity boxing? You see, and he included himself, well, you could box me. He's chasing the shit, bro. This is all for clout, bro. This is all, and he did it right. Motherfucker's a genius, because look, we're talking about it. We're reviewing the shit. We're reacting to the shit. You know what I'm saying? But he don't know this shit comes with a price, bro. Now you got a fucking target on you. Now another target on you, because you already had one, boy. You know what I mean? But now you have another one. Now it's gonna be real uncomfortable. You gotta really move accordingly every time you come to the Golden State, bro. You know what I mean? And you better watch yourself in Vegas too, bro. Because like the fuck, nigga? Stupid. Like dizzy as shit. Internet politics is weird as fuck. I agree. This is why it's taking this brother and myself. Me and Beezy should have like 20, 30, 40,000 subscribers. I should be right there with him. But we on the righteous path, you know, and we're not gonna we're not gonna promote the fuckery, but we address the fuckery. This right here is fuckery. This is fuckery at its purest right here. You know what I mean? This is what you see, a young brother right here being dizzy as fuck right now. And you would think he know better, because where he from and his background. You would think he know better, but you know what clout does? You see what clout does? Perfect example. He fiended out. And he fiended out for clout. You know what I mean? Look at him. Look at him. BC, look. That nigga fiended out, boy. He fiending for this shit, boy. He wants to be famous so bad, boy. You know what I mean? You gonna get what you're looking for, bro. I feel bad for him, man. You're in the West Coast, bro. You're outgunned and outmanned, bro. You're not at home, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're not at home. Dizzy. Like I said, I blame his pappy, bro. I blame his pappy. Real red. Somebody gotta find his pappy. Straight up.
This is crazy right here.
First of all, let's break this down.
They
asked me something about, I don't care who it is. I would never say no nigga gonna whoop me. You gotta whoop me to show me that you can whoop me, gang. I don't care who it is. A nigga gotta whoop me to show me that they could whoop me, gang. So when they asked me the question and they said what they said, I said what I said, and I stand on that. But you from jail, yeah, we can have a fade or whatever, catch the fight, whatever you want to do. If that's what you want to do, we can do. But I'm letting you know, bro, this video ain't about no. Because niggas, I'm seeing niggas. Even whatever, some shit just be like I said, I'm not worried about Detroit. It's not literal. Like, I'm not worried about nobody, but it's not no disrespect to these other cities. So let me put that in there for people that's doing it. No disrespect to LA. You know what I'm saying? This is Crip Mac. This is about Crip Mac. Just because he's a Crip or whatever. Okay, if y'all feel like that, that's up to y'all. If that's what y'all want to do. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no hatred or nothing. I fuck with Cali the long way. I love California. I got California partners that's here there. But at the end of the day, Crip Mac, you calling niggas customers and you talk about niggas. What about when you just saw Blueface? You talked about Blueface. What happened? Was it for the internet? You saying niggas clout chasing? You know half of this shit is an illusion. This shit don't be real. So niggas get on this motherfucker and take shit serious when it shouldn't be serious. But at the end of the day, hey.
Hey,
I watched when he first dropped that. I watched that whole shit, right? You know, because I want that same karma. You know, I watched the ads, all that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So, but that shit was like a roller coaster. You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad you stopped that because it's like you
It's
clearly
like,
see you clearly see like I get what he's I some part he's sticking up for his man. All right, cool, whatever. But how you talking and your delivery and all that shit and you mocking, like that's where you fucked up at. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like,
I
nigga,
want to get down to like certain situations in a minute, like like make folks see it from a bigger picture. Like I'm gonna make it make sense, man.
let me answer what's his name, Tony T. He said politics. That's a Cali word, man. Everywhere in the streets, motherfuckers is saying politics, brother. Not just California, bro. Real rap. You go anywhere, bro. And niggas that are standing on business, niggas that's really doing shit, they gonna be like, they gonna be talking like that, bro. That's just not Cali. What came out of a person's mouth is meant they thought, then said it. Yeah, he been talking crazy about California shit. Nah, I agree with that, Tony T. Everybody, you know, a lot of I forget what content creator from California was speaking on this, but they said a lot of people don't like, and I agree. Yo, a lot of people hate on Cali dudes. You know what I mean? But they want to emulate their style. You know what I'm saying? So I agree definitely with that. Get these likes up, people. Share this live, man. Subscribe, hit that bell to both our channels, man. This is Politics and Facts on Grape Street TV. I'm the guest co-host. Remember to tune in tonight, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 9:30 p.m. Central, 7:30 p.m. Pacific on my channel. You could get to my channel by adding my name right here. I'm him, Giovanni, and then Smoking Politic with me will pop up. You know, I on my channel. If you guys are not familiar with me, I speak on mental health. I interview people. I do hood vlogs. I got different segments. Hood vlogs with honor, changing the narrative every step of the way. I got the sit down. I got a nightcap with friends that's on tonight. You know what I'm saying? And then when I get back to New York, I'll be doing Times Square confessionals too. Well, I'll be going up to the tourists out there and just any New Yorker out there and asking them hard-hitting questions that should be asked.
Yeah, but
Go ahead, break it down to the last compound, bro.
I'm gonna break that little situation down, man. Like how everybody's saying politics, this, that. Okay, we're gonna make it make sense. But yeah, the King Yella and Crip Mac situation, like, far as what's going on with him, King Yella decides to defend somebody and jump in the next man's situation. That's how I'm gonna put it, because it was never a beef. You know, folks would get on here and paint the title and make it look like, you know what I mean, they'll turn the whole narrative, make it seem like these folks already had bad blood. But I guess they ended up on Adam 22 Live and shit went left. We all know C Mac, he be trying to get his bag, so he got his own personality, which is the person that, you know, that's him. That's who he is. So he reacts to certain situations a certain way. And he might be doing it on the internet level. Sometimes, like you say, he don't he don't mean no harm. See, look, I break it down like science when it comes to like the street shit. You gotta understand the person before you understand the situation. So, and then you also gotta understand social media, how they take things and twist things, and people give things a different title, and by the time it get back to the person that it was said, he responds in a negative way, and then it takes off from there. So, you know, we gonna keep it clean. Uh, Crip Mac got his own thing going, own personality going. You got King Yella, that's, you know, I guess he's on the rise as far as on the in the YouTube streets. You know, doing what he's doing, podcasting, speaking on certain situations, and you know, they all got their own ways and certain situations that they did their hands in to get their views up. So only thing I can say, I respect the hustle, but I don't respect how folks that they'll get on here and put themselves in so many situations to where you looked at it, you at the forefront of your community, your organization, the people you speak for, but you looking like you doing, you know, things that you shouldn't be doing. And with that being said, they energies clash. They two different people, two different personalities. Like I understand them both, but you got the in between, you got the internet, and then you got the politics ties to it. Because when they got into it, you got people taking King Yella side, then you got people taking Crip Mac side. So it's like you causing cultures to clash instead of being men, and you know taking the attention off the cultures. Like standing up, making a video, getting on here, like, no, I mean, this ain't for anybody to speak. This, you know, what I mean, this comes from me to him. It's the way you put the energy out there, you know, that the universe is gonna kick it back out. So it starts with the folks that's, you know, the stars of the situation. We just the onlookers. We talking about it now. But I'm saying the folks that do it, they have to be the ones to apply that type of energy. So it's the energy that they're applying. They listen to the negativity, or they going back and forth. So that being said, the politics is starting to be tied into it now. Now everybody arguing about the politics. You got certain people saying, "I want to take his face." Since you said you want to take his face, so let me explain something about the LA coaches are like politics. And if I'm with you and you fight, I fight. I'm gonna fight the next one. But you know, it's like Kelly Judge, if it's just street shit, ain't nobody finna line nobody up. So at the end of the day, you might have a homie feel like you just try to prey on the weak, or you just think you about to whoop the homie, and you on some negativity type of energy. So he might intercept that shit and be like, you know what, I'll get down with you, because I done seen it happen. I done done it. I done got down. I done seen somebody, you know, like preying on the weak. One, he think he got an easy win, but you know, when it's politics tied to the situation, you know, other people get involved in it. Sometimes depends on the situation that's handled. So all
Um,
I say about their situation is that's something they got to fix, and the blogger shouldn't even be twisting the narrative on a situation like that. Like you say, he from Chicago, he out here, he in Vegas, he poking his chest out. You got C Mac, he out here, he from out here, and you know things could get ugly just by based on, you know, titles people give certain situations when we talking about politics, because he has his own politics as well too out there. So you got people that, you know, looking like, oh, is it gonna be a beef between them and them? And it's nothing like that. Like, come on, man. It shouldn't be no man. Ain't no two men on earth just that big enough to start a beef between two different chapters of the world.
And them chapters are supposed to be
That's
aligned
the
too.
internet. This
You know
the
what I mean?
this the internet, so people gonna do and say whatever they want, make anything out of it. So you search some videos, you're gonna find 100 different narratives about what's going on about their situation and what people think. Everybody got their own personal opinion. Everybody got to understand it. Opinion is opinion. Everybody got an opinion, but that's never the fact of the situation, man. That's just people getting views and
Right. I wanted to answer this question from Top G. Yes, I do touch on mental health awareness all the time, man. You know, I myself suffer bad from mental illness, like everybody else. You know, nobody's immune to this shit. So, like I said, man, subscribe to my channel. You can I'm him Giovanni. You'll see Smoking Politic with me pop up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I feel like mental health is definitely, you know, me and BZ sat on lives almost for like 3-4 hours, and we touched on that, man, on my channel. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of times, like, you know what I'm saying? These are the, and I always, when I do hood vlogs, what hood vlogger you see talking about mental health, bro? Instead of, you know, the majority of hood vlogs, they're going for the views. They're trying to get viral. So they're going to allow anything and everything on their platform. They're going to sit there and allow young kings and young queens to sit there and incriminate themselves for the world to see and for the law to see. They're going to exploit people's sections and neighborhoods. I'm not doing none of that. Just check my channel out, man. I won't disappoint, man.
Yeah. With that being said, I want to speak of a topic like due to that type of stuff. Like I know like folks that been involved in situations that wasn't mentally there. You know, they had some type of situation going on with them to where they was like, they was disabled in their own little way, and they get caught up in the streets and they hanging in certain crowds. They get caught up, and the police take these folks to the interrogation room. And when they get these folks in in them interrogation rooms, those folks they crack, they get nervous, they sweat, they do all the things they think people do when they guilty. So there's a lot of folks in there doing a lot of time because they sticking to the code, they sticking to the politics due to mental illness. Like mental health, like mental health awareness is like important. I know everybody got some type of folk out there. They got something going on with themselves. They might be hyper. You know, it's certain there's certain situations that go on that people don't pay attention to their loved ones. Like people just let that shit happen. Like they be out there, gang banging, doing stuff, taking meds. They on psych meds. People be getting that SSI check. They getting the Social Security check. They keeping it, giving them what they want to give you. They using it for the income. Like these kids be growing up, you know what I mean? The parents looking at the income, and this dude running around here running wild gang banging, and mentally he not there. So it's easy to throw him in the trick bag, whether in the streets or the law get their hands on him. He gonna say some things that he probably just scared. They can scare him to say anything. So there's a lot of people into it, man, dealing with mental illness, and a lot of folks go to jail because of claustrophobic, and they in there, they can't deal with their time. They can't be in the cell by themselves for too long. Like people start taking them meds and they don't come home the same person. So yeah, a lot of people overlook that, man. If you've been to LA County Jail and all that, and you know how people stand up Twin Towers, and you see how people be on the windows crazy as a motherfucker, dancing, putting their head on things, smearing feces all over the windows, and a lot of them be young.
I want to answer this from the Top G. He says, "You think depression is something you can kick by yourself?" Me, I suffer fucking bad from depression, bro. And yes, you can kick it by yourself. You could get rid of it. You know, it's always gonna be there, obviously, because I'm sure you suffer from depression. That's why you asking that. Um, I feel like the best way to deal with that is to stay busy. separate yourself, shut yourself out, and work on yourself. You know, work out, work, grind. Find something that you're passionate and that you love. That's very important. You know what I'm saying? Because if I didn't have this YouTube, if I wasn't monetized, my shit would be a lot worse. You know what I mean? I'd probably be out here getting in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like a person can definitely kick that depression by themselves. Some people need others. Some people have different storms for different people, man. You know, I suffer bad from it. You may suffer worse from it. You know what I'm saying? There's people that suffer so bad from it that, they check themselves out of here. You know what I mean? So it all depends on how your mindset and how and how strong you are mentally. You know what I mean?
You gotta be built for this, man. A lot of this shit start from a kid, from being overlooked and just dealing with shit. A lot of people never had nobody to talk to. Like people get laughed at, get called W's. And a lot of people grew up in the classrooms with 2-3 people with it.
Shit,
Special
I
ed.
was in them classrooms. I was in there because of fighting, behavior problems and shit.
I'm just saying you got some folks that went in there. These folks can't read.
Yeah, facts.
Like they don't got like no type of mind. Like then they get caught up in the juvenile system, and that make them more aggravated to like the gang culture because they really don't know nothing. So when they sending them to school and all that, they going to school, they gonna fight and all that to throw the attention off the brain. To be like, I don't want them to know I can't read and all that, so they gonna go in there. So it's kind of like tricking the youth out of their future because now they feel like they gotta stand up a certain type of way because that's not a place to stand up and be like, I don't know how to read or spell. You know what I mean? That's you gonna get smushed. So at the end of the day, you got to look at the situation and be like, everything got a motive. Like every person got a motive. You got to look at people's background. A lot of people like hide who they really is and trying to be somebody they not. That's what come with a lot. That's why I was saying like big homies, they got little homies. They see that's good homies, and they sparing out of control. Like those the ones that the homies need to grab and in a headlock and teach them some real nigga shit, man. Because
Facts.
it's messed up out here, man. And people just laughing at it and recording it. If you fight or a bad situation happen, what they gonna do?
Pull their phones out. Not to call for help either. They're gonna pull their phones out to record and be the first ones to post it. You know why? Because people are obsessed with clout. That's why I feel like that shit is worse than heroin, bro. Because there's people literally dying and going to prison forever for clout, over clout. You know what I'm saying?
RDL say, he had the behavior problems, and all of it don't come from just like not knowing something. It could come from just the way you live and not having what you want, not having the things that the other kids got. You know what I mean? A lot of people mental illness come from like depression, and they got weight on their shoulders that they shouldn't even have. Like like growing up in my era, like I watched a lot of people, folks. I was just blessed to have two parents that did what they had to do to make this shit happen. But I done seen folks, to where they was barely, making it, and that's caused them to act in a certain way because maybe they might be dirty, they might be dusty, ain't got the new J's on, like so they want to beat somebody else up, take their shoes, mark them out.
Huh.
You know?
Facts.
It's a motive to everything. You gotta understand like situation. That's why I say I break that shit down like science. Like when I see people get into it, I don't get into this stuff on the internet. When they start beefing and throwing each other under the bus and doing all that and then going back, that's not content. That's like something that they need to sort out themselves. Like that's not something for me to put a title and a label on and look for some views off another person's situation that can get tricky and slippery and ugly. That's facts, man. You just gotta stay creative, stay moving, stay in your lane, and folks gonna rock with you to a certain extent.
Can you say that last part?
It's gonna blow.
Can you say that last part again? Stay
Man,
in your what?
man, you gotta stay in your lane, man.
It's not that hard, man. It's not that hard, man. Staying in your lane. Staying in your lane don't mean you pussy, man.
Man, that means that's the most peaceful thing in the world. Cause if I stay in my lane, I ain't carrying nobody else bad weight. I I'm gonna rock with my folks regardless. But
Look, not to cut you off. Breaking news. I just got the alert. King Yellow shot at in California. Look this up right now, bro. It's hold on, let me see the channel. It's Omega Drip Exclusives. His girlfriend and family too. He was with it. See what I mean? See what we was just talking about, bro? If this is true. Omega, his shit is Omega Drip Exclusives. I hope this ain't clickbait. See what we just talking about, people? Do y'all see what I'm just talking about? Come on, bro. We in your backyard. Neighborhood, crib. Come on, bro. You mocking, bro. Like, man, come on, bro. I hope he's all right and he had his kids with him and he had his woman with him. Like, I hope they're good. Like, but now you see, bro, and he's dizzy as shit. Why you gonna bring your family to California with you knowing that you got fucking shit you need to smooth out and make shit right? You being selfish and dizzy as shit, bro. You putting your family at risk now? Hell yeah, he's dizzy. Somebody got to contact. We got to contact his dad and we got to ask his dad some questions, bro. Real red. I want to see how his dad move out here in these streets, bro. Like, cause this shit is crazy.
Man, King Yellow.
Oh wow!
Just got shot at. I guess his car was parked. They pulled up on the side of his car, shot his car up. His kids, family, his girl was out there. It's getting crazy. I mean, I'm guessing he's saying it was some Mexicans over in Cali and shit. I'm gonna leave y'all with the rest of this live footage, breaking news. King Yellow was just shot at.
Why is he? Hold on, pause that real quick. Why is he saying what type of people shot at him for? Like,
yeah, that's weird, but I don't know. Then, I just want to let the folks know. We don't know if this 100%. Know what I mean? This just popped up on the internet, but this type of stuff get tricky though. But you know, this allegedly that I don't know what's this dude name?
King Yellow. But you see his live. The title of his live. They tried to kill us.
What's the dude name that the channel?
Omega Drip Exclusives.
Omega Drip Exclusive. You put this out, we reacted to it, man. I don't know what I mean, if it's 100%, but then I always like to, keep it 100% a stack.
Rewind it, bro. Rewind it. You see he with the bullet holes. Look at, pay attention to his title to his IG live. It says they tried to kill us in Cali. Why is you talking like that, boy?
Yeah.
Like, come on, boy. Like, oh, now you want? Come on, boy. Now you putting what homeboy from Baton Rouge? I forget his name. He locked up right now. He made a song called Insurance. He's putting insurance on himself right now. Look that up. I forget the boy's name from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. He's locked up right now. He made a song called Insurance, and this is the type of shit he talk about.
Omega Drip.
Yeah, shout out to Omega Drip Exclusives, man. I've been subscribed to him for some years now.
Man, King Yellow just got shot at. I guess his car was parked.
See the title? They tried to kill us in Cali.
His kids, family, his girl was out there. It's getting crazy. I mean, I'm guessing he's saying it was some Mexicans over in Cali and shit. I'm gonna leave y'all with the rest of this live footage, breaking news. King Yellow was just shot at, smashed his car windows and all that. Man, I mean, good thing he's good. The kids are good. Nobody was hurt, man. That's thank God for that. I'll see you too. Subscribe, like, comment, and get it.
So why are you on the net if you're doing this a long time? You run to the net. That's your first thing. He chasing it.
Shot at a cop for clout, huh? Sister. I know Latin Kings are no more California.
Yes, they are. The fuck? He's stupid as shit, boy.
What I understand is why these folks get on the internet and go live right after something happened or right when something happened now.
Bro, because he's putting insurance. He's scared. He's putting insurance on himself. Yeah. He's scared. He's putting insurance on. Look at for the law. I know the law is gonna see this. You know what I mean? Look at his title. He's scared. That's a scare tactic right there. That when somebody's afraid for their life or their well-being, they do shit like this. look, if something happens to me, this is what happened. And then he's saying what type of people did it too.
Now you see why folks don't be want to do nothing to nobody, because first thing they do is pull out the phone, or whoever they would go pull out the phone. Like, it's like, man, it's a tricky ball game out here now. You gotta move like
you gotta worry about. And listen, not to cut you off, bro, but you're an out of towner coming at somebody from California, and nobody from California is gonna like you now. That's why I said you fucked up.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
I don't know what's going on. Allegedly, whatever they said, he got shot at, or he's saying allegedly this happened. I don't know, because a lot of these dudes be scripting stuff now. But man, if it is what it is, it's crazy though how.
Yo, the irony, we were just speaking about this shit, and this happens to him today. And then you dizzy as shit, bringing this is how you see, he's dizzy as fuck. He think he untouchable. You're bringing your family to a state that you know you got static in, bro. It don't matter if you got people out there, bro. You still outgunned and outman, brother.
You know? Shook, ain't no such thing as a halfway crook on everything.
That nigga ran to the net, boy. And look at his title. That's policey shit right there, boy. Like, please help me, save me, law enforcement. They just try to kill us in Cali, but you in the organization, if I'm a GD, I'm gonna be like, we need to DP him. What is he doing? He's making it look soft right now. Yeah, respectfully. See what this dizzy ass nigga gotta say, boy. He dizzy as shit out here.
I'm still in Cali though. But guess what? God good, I'm protected. I ain't been shut out in years, gang.
Because you don't go back to Chicago.
Shut out in years. I ain't worried about no churches talk now. He wants some clout, bro. I got bigger shit going on in my life. You just stuck me on one video. On my baby mama, I told her to get off live, and I snatched her phone on that. Like, did something to her. She said, no, don't touch the phone. Show a video of me doing something to a motherfucker. Y'all be trying to sabotage and say and put shit on his name. Y'all goof ass on. Yo, motherfucker shot my motherfucker. The car was parked though. We was in front of the crib. Two come to the corner and get the blowing though. It's kids.
Wait, let me hold up. Look.
He's saying the type of too. They're kids doing it.
Hey, look.
Yo.
We don't need First 48 no more, man. Look.
Yo, right.
Turn on YouTube, and the victim is gonna explain everything from A to Z to you, man. Because this right here, man.
Yo.
Come on, man. This got to be some type of movie, some type of scripted show. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but on everything, these folks is crazy, man. This is crazy, right? Yeah. You up here, hold up, man. Hold up. Let me hear what he just say.
He said there's kids. There were kids too. He's telling law enforcement.
You get the blowing though. It's kids to the corner, the crib.
All right.
The car was parked though. We was in front of the crib. Two come to the corner and get the blowing though. It's kids. You weird ass niggas. It's kids right here. Not like it's.
Oh, okay. There's kids right here. They don't care about that, brother. You should know that.
Come on, bro. No, shut the fuck up, Tony J, man. You niggas say anything.
That nigga's a cloud demon, boy. Cloud demon.
This shit is crazy.
He's a demon, all right. He's a cloud demon.
And they got their nerve to be speaking on any situation like far as like snitching, self-snitching, snitching on that. Man, come on, man.
Nigga, if I'm a law enforcement in that area, I'm watching this video and then I'm gonna go get his ass.
Man,
and then I'm gonna play his live to him and be like, now speak now.
And like you said, I really be thinking this be that insurance. These folks be shook.
He's shook.
He's Spooky Johnson, man. He's Spooky Johnson.
Yes, he's scared. This is a scared tactic. Only niggas do this that they're scared, bro. Niggas that are not really for real, 1000% cut like that. Think about it. You ain't gonna go online like that. I just got shot at. You know what I mean? So and so type of ethnicity shot at me too. This happened, and then put your title. Oh, they tried to kill us. Come on, bro. Knowing they how many viewers he got? Like 300 on there. I guarantee you, 20 of them are the police, bro. And then the other half, some of them are gonna sit there and call law enforcement too. You know what I mean?
Let's watch this, man. Hold up, man. Let's do
Nickname life. I'm glad I'm good too. I'm glad my kids good.
You must be stupid as nigga. And then especially when kids like kids involved. I don't want that when I'm pregnant. Y'all not gonna make up no bullshit. God is good, and that's what we did. We praised him right after that happened. We said, amen to God, thank you, God, everything.
And then now, folks, they putting their whole family face on there. Come on, man. When did real gangsters, real street dudes, know what I mean, bring their family into street business? Like, you protect them from the streets, not bring them to the streets. Like, this is crazy, man.
He's
shit gotta be
chasing it, brother. He's chasing it. He's a fiend for clout, bro. This is, you see how fiends for drugs, they do anything for that hit, and they don't care. Look he's fiended out for clout. He don't care. He's willing to keep putting his wife and his kids at risk and her family. And I think she's the one with the Cali ties because she got family out there in LA. I think his girl's originally from out there. You know what I'm saying? But that still don't matter, bro. That still don't matter, nigga. Scandalous, nigga.
Look, you gotta make sense though. Look. Okay. They come through. You describe the whole situation on your live from A to Z. You saying and this and that and this. Allegedly.
That's a crime scene.
No, allegedly these folks, you know what I mean, pulled up and did what they did, whatever. And you explaining it, on top of explaining it, you putting your family and letting them talk crazy on the internet. I mean, protect your woman, man. Protect your family. Keep your family out the street, because we already see how ugly the streets could be. But don't involve your folks in chasing clout. That shit ain't never worked, getting on here for some views. You know what I mean? To be irrelevant, to where people would send a shot your way and bringing harm towards your family and your kids. Like, and then you're allowing them to put their face on there.
And I'm sure the people allegedly who did that seen the kids out there and they still blew at your nut ass. So what makes you think they won't do it again? And they're not watching this live. Like, they won't get a hold of this or run across this live. They're gonna spin again, bro.
Okay,
they're gonna keep spinning.
This what it is too. It's still all a clout thing to be like, folks, like, he want to get on here and have them on here on live, background, whatever. So it's like trying to make an excuse of what happened, so nobody won't get on here and put the video. Oh, he got bust on, whatever how the situation was gonna play out, allegedly, and he's trying to find a way to explain his way out. Like, these cowards came over here, my family, my kids, or whatever the case was. But there's no explanation for that. You bringing your family into the street business, like, that's crazy. That's out. Like, I don't understand. It's nothing cool about this. Like, and then the people that's really getting these clips, and reason why I say that before they twist it all up, like, they don't know they be putting people's lives at risk too. Just getting on here and sharing this stuff and not giving it a reality check. Like, them folks ain't got nothing to do with this stuff he be popping on the internet. And people are gonna target them and say all type of stuff about them, but women act like this when stuff happen. They panic. They not built for this. That's why they're made to be protected. Everybody know the king protects the queen. Back in the days, you didn't see the queen out there in war. The queen took care of her part. The king takes care of his part. But you take care of your family. You don't put your family at risk like this. And that's facts. But for the folks that's out here recording it or screen recording it and putting it out here for everybody to change the narrative and make somebody family and slander somebody family look bad, like, that's not the right move. That's like tricky ball game.
But you know what? Not for nothing, bro. He did it to himself. He put it out there. what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He's so thirsty for it that look what he's doing.
I'm talking about he went live, okay, that's cool, that's what he want to do. But for somebody else to screen record it and take it and spin a narrative and put their own title on it, like, it's not right. Like, and to a certain extent, I'm just saying when it comes to like people, family, and all that.
Yeah, facts. I agree.
That's a different ball game. Like, I don't agree with nothing he got going, nothing he doing right now. You know what I mean? I'm not into that. But far as like the family part, I feel like nobody family should be slandered or put on the forefront in a situation like this, especially, you know, with him talking and explaining the situation. Like, come on, man, you don't want them looking like they behind all that stuff. Them folks ain't got nothing to do with all that stuff even popping or whatever the situation happened with.
And even honestly, if that wasn't meant for him, now they're gonna be on your ass because you taunting them, you calling them goofies. You know what I mean? You going on the net with it. You making shit hot.
Now that part, he know damn well that it was gonna get shared, and that's what he want. He want the clout to go with it. So he's supposed to be feeling like, if I go down, fuck it, I might well keep getting the bag with it. You know, that's content for them, I guess. So
crazy.
That's just the world we living in today. So all I can say is,
do you agree with that though? Do you agree with what I said though? If that wasn't meant for him, because it looked like he in the trenches. So if that wasn't meant for him, now they on your ass now because
it could have been, because allegedly whatever happened to him, it could be some folks, you know, a different type of situation that just, you know, it could be something new. You know, could have bumped head with somebody, like could have done that car crash, anything could have happened. But whatever the situation is, you know what I mean, it's something going on, and it shouldn't be on here like this to where, you know, that's what he chooses to do. So it's gonna be on here, it's gonna get talked about, but I just want to address it in a certain way before it get out there, so I can snap these clips up, and, you know, let these folks know it ain't all about just the views and all about the outside of the situation, and it's adding up to what I was telling you. I like to break shit down like it's science, because you got to look at the whole matter of the situation. Yeah, okay, yeah, you talk all that stuff. We all know that you could get caught anytime, and we always talk about it, you know, on both our channels, that you could get caught lacking from out here trolling, and you can have your family with you or anything. So,
and the streets don't love nobody, bro. They don't care. I guarantee whoever did it allegedly seen kids out there, bro, and they still blew at your nut ass. So what's that tell you right there? They got no soul, bro. They don't got no rep, no picks. They're gonna try to get the job. Now you made it worse by doing this. And if I'm them, I'm gonna keep spinning till I cash out. Real rep.
That's why you shouldn't bring your family into the street politics and into your little beefs and all that. Because even if they was right there involved in the situation, you know what I mean, they should never been jumped in on a live or just start talking. You can't tell nobody what to do. No, that's true, you know. But people.
But the man leads, like you always say, and it's true. You gotta protect your family. He went and literally put them on there because he's chasing it.
But you gotta make it make sense. So it's like they don't understand that when people be having their life on the line, like YNW Melly, he got his life on the line due to the justice system. But in the streets, you got to go to court too. You get judged for all that stuff you do, all these situations you doing, and you want people to give you the real outcome and the real input of what you think about the situation. You can't be biased, and you got to accept, you know, negative criticism and positive criticism at the same time, because
especially if you're a public figure.
Yeah, especially if you put it out there, how you put it out there, people gonna have their own certain things they want to say, you know. So now that you got your family out there, like public figures, people gonna send shots, like say shit, and there's nothing you can do now. You know, that's why I said protect your family, protect your energy, and stay in your lane. Be the person that you are, man. That type of stuff ain't worth it. Like, I couldn't have my folks on here getting bust on whatever, or allegedly, and being all on live talking they little stuff. But yeah,
let's see what they were saying.
Let's see what he's talking about.
The kids said, "Thank you, God."
popped out the cut on Skeezy Greg. Man, the kids, man. They hit a body or nothing. Y'all ain't hit a body or nothing.
Oh my God, you see? You see? He taunting. Now you're gonna make them keep spinning. And then he's gonna leave, and I feel bad for whoever lives there because they're gonna get spun on.
Because look, this what I get out of it. Okay. Allegedly, if that happened, they said something about 12 kids in the background, so you know you could check it out. Rewind it or something. She said 12 kids or something, and the first thing you could do is walk around the yard and taunt the internet and try to make it seem like you a gangster on the internet after something like this has happened. It's like it's weird. You got to make it make sense, man. These folks, you know, it's sad that it did have to happen. You know, God bless them kids' soul and protect them. You know, keep them out of all this stuff. Keep them out of the mix, the family members, all that.
The women and the kids, I feel bad for, but I don't feel bad for his dizzy nut ass because he asking for this shit. And look what he doing. He taunting, and you don't know what type of dudes or what type of organization or what type of group of individuals did that. You don't know if they're all savages. You don't know. Now they're gonna try to get you up out of here. Now you got more problems in LA now.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
I don't seen people, you know, get their family and friends, you know what I mean, involved in their own tricky business, and things don't turn out in a good way, and you can't blame nobody but yourself. But I wouldn't want to see that type of situation go on and stuff like this. But
not for no kids and women that don't deserve nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But his nut ass, he asking for it.
Let me see, man.
Guarantee he ain't got no biscuit on him either. Like, you too busy chasing it. He's spooked. Look at him. Look at his eyes. He's spooked, bro. That's why he ran to that net. You gotta listen to that song. We can't listen to that song on here because the copyrights. I'm gonna send you that shit to your phone. Homeboy from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Free that brother. It's a song called Insurance. And niggas said niggas post Instagram posts on the net because that's how they put insurance on themselves. Insurance on them, something like that. Like, look at this fool, bro. And he a big GD, right? Come on, man. Well, man, big GDs don't move like that, Poppy. I'm sorry, man. Make it make sense over here. Everybody subscribe and hit that bell, man. We appreciate the chat, man, for tuning in with us, man. This is Politics and Facts on Grape Street TV, man. I'm guest host. I'm him, Giovanni, from Smoking Politic with me, man. Subscribe and hit that bell on my channel. Subscribe and hit that bell to Grape Street TV's channel. Tune in tonight, Nightcap with Friends on my platform, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 9:30 p.m. Central, 7:30 p.m. Pacific. I will be interviewing this brother right here, Ice Beezy. This shit is stupid. He's a nut. He a nut. He a whole nut. He shot out here, bro. Like, that nigga bugging. And it's crazy, the irony, bro. We were just speaking about this brother right here, bro. And I was just saying what I was saying. And look what happened today, bro. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. And then you involving your kids and your shit. Like, that shit is just weird as shit. Niggas is weird, bro. But I blame his dad, bro. I blame his pack. Real right. This ain't his mother's fault. This is his daddy's fault. Straight up.
Facts. He say he dry snitching and all that, like all that.
Hell yeah, he dry snitching. Look at his title, BC. Look at his title. What?
And he one of the ones that was on the 03 Greedo stuff and all that.
That guy. You just described the whole gameplay that went down at a crime scene.
You ain't even touch the back seat. With allegedly though, I'm just saying, like.
And he's singing like Mariah, boy. He's scared.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna get on a plane and move out of the country. Man, he better just stay in his crib and do content, man. Because like that's how a lot of people die, because they outside trying to prove a point. You know what I mean?
You see, people can't wait to spend this situation right here, man. I'm telling you.
Oh man, Sprite remix. He said he gonna move out of the country.
Yeah,
Yo,
man. It's just,
BZ, that shit is crazy, yo. Oh man. Oh man.
that's like, damn.
El Diablo, coño. That shit is wild and pop. Bro, right? I'm not laughing at at the situation. I'm laughing that he ran to on live, and like you said, he talking on the 03 situation. He be
Hey,
getting on,
hey, you know,
FBG Butter, Ratting, or whoever this a rat, and you over here explaining what happened at an alleged crime scene, bro, with kids involved. Like, are you fucking stupid? No, you're scared, and you put in insurance, brother.
you see how he said, look, his intentions was probably fucked up. You know how you say he probably gonna make a quick video out here in Cali on the internet instead. Someone shot at him.
Hell yeah.
You know, his intentions probably like he steady saying, "Yeah, I'm out here. Ain't nobody doing nothing to me."
I'm in your
Okay,
backyard.
okay,
Other LA niggas seen that and they be like, all right, we gonna tighten them up.
shit. Allegedly, whether they did it for that situation or another, you said, no, I mean, you can't walk around like you can't be touched, man.
And look, they try to give him that belt to ass real quick. As soon as he came back, first day he came back to California, look, they try to give him belt to ass. Come on, boy. The fuck? You not from California, bro, and you over here talking on California shit and making a mockery of an organization that's based out in California. What do you think's gonna happen to you, boy? There's gonna be other fractions that try to get you up out of here just because you are out of town and talking on fucking Cali business. Fucking weirdo. You know what I mean? But he don't know the streets, obviously. He think he do, because if he did, he wouldn't be doing none of this nut shit he's doing.
Yeah, that to me, that's crazy. I'm just saying, allegedly in that situation, you don't know. I never seen that footage I've seen. But
man, that nigga's scared. And I'm not knocking him from being scared. You know what I mean? I would be fucking shooken up too. I got kids out there, niggas trying to blow at me. You know what I mean? Anybody would. But I'm not going on the net, bro. I'm not going on the net. I'm not explaining shit. You know what I mean? I'm going to do what I have to do.
Yeah, that's one of those situations where somebody like that come explaining it to you, and they got their cigarette in their hand, and their cigarette in their hands wiggling while they talking to you.
They smoking the filter and everything.
Yeah, he had one of them looking on his face like, damn.
You seen his face, his eyes? That nigga spooked, boy. Why you think he online? He live. So the police, look where I'm at. Get my location. You know what I mean? Please save me, because I ain't gonna willingly call 911. So save me. Please pull around here. Have people parked out here, please, because we out here for a few more days.
Yeah, that's a tricky situation right there. I don't understand that though. Like, explaining the whole shit, details.
Yo,
Later Z, like.
I don't ever want to hear that nigga talking about snitching.
If this a true crime scene, true whatever it is, police don't gotta look no further, man. All they gotta do is watch the live. Exactly. And be like, nigga said how it happened, where, and
what ethnicity.
Yeah. So
that's what really blew my fucking top.
All they gotta do is go around looking and asking questions there. And the community watching cameras and all that, the Ring cameras, and come on, man, everybody don't understand, like, this whole world with the new technology is like you can't do nothing now, because a lot of people got Ring cameras on their house, and you running up some streets committing crimes. Like, it's a tricky ball game out here now. You can't be out here moving like that, man. That's why
even if they get the people that allegedly did it, right? Say if they get lucky and they get the people from a Ring camera, like you were saying, right? And then he don't want to cooperate, right? All they got to do is, how Cali gets down. They're gonna use this live to prosecute. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's on the camera. Whatever's on the camera, and if they could get the camera video into evidence, that's what they can convict you with. That's to convince you. You know what I mean?
And they're gonna play his goofy ass in the courtroom. They're gonna play his video without him even being there.
Just imagine the jury sitting there watching the video of you running, committing a crime, or after committing a crime, or whatever the case may be. Allegedly, it's crazy. It's like, I don't know. You got to move how you supposed to move now. Like, you can't be out here just moving and want to be that type to say, I'm doing this, I did that, or I'm gonna bump heads with this cat right here. Like some of that stuff could be avoided. You'll be sitting up in that penitentiary cell looking stupid over, you know what I mean, a little nothing. Over something, you know what I mean, you could have resolved in a different way, in a different matter, or addressed it at a different time. It's a time and a place for everything. But you got some folks that they just feel like I need to address this, I need to do this right there. Like that's like tricking your own self off the street. So you gotta understand that shit get deep, man. That shit like science to me, man. I'm telling y'all, This ain't nothing but an old ass rerun to me. Like you know what I mean. And it's a bootleg rerun. Like they redoing it, but it's the same story. Like how many times can you redo the same story? Like till you start switching it up and changing it up, and now you done changed the whole game. Like now the laws that the streets understand is different from the G code and what was installed in the streets before anything became alone, before gangs even got like that. Like it used to be like more like crews and all that, and people that protect their community, from the law and people from getting harmed. And then it escalated into different things. Like people don't understand that. Like when they go like talking about like the projects and Watts and different stuff, they had a lot of different chapters. Green jackets. Like a lot of people don't remember green jackets. Like, but yeah, now
Bro,
it's the
I want to
union.
ask this. Don't you think he might as well just go make a police report? He might as well go call 911 and say, "Hey, this happened," right?
Man, look, they ain't
He
even.
might as well, right? He might as
They,
well, right? Because
they
that's
not.
basically what he's doing.
They don't need it. They just looking at it now to. This all they got to do now. Look, only time they gonna need that. Look, this what they gonna do. All right. When you get into those type of situations, man, the law, all they do is take what you said. They know what you said is accurate. They gonna look for the people, see what they can find, and now 9 times out of 10, these people be cracking. These people might crack when they get in that interrogation room. They gonna crack. The case probably don't even gotta go that far. Just by looking at the YouTube and explaining what happened, where they ran, who did what race they were, they can just go off based off that, find somebody that matched that description, and just automatically just end up hitting bingo. Damn, bingo, I hit. You know what I mean? And the motherfucker crack in the interrogation room, or the friend that he with crack in the interrogation room thinking it's something else. So, you know, that's like these people are solving cases, man. I'm telling you, man. These folks might as well just become detectives. In a minute, they gonna come with jobs for regular citizens to probably drop their flag or do whatever they do from wherever they from, whatever organization they're a part of. Allow them to still do what they do and give them a job to just give them intel because it's going on now. They got confidential informants, but in a minute, man, this shit gonna be legal to be telling and giving up info. I'm telling you what, they're gonna have the centers on the corner. You're gonna be amazed. You're gonna wake up one day, you're gonna be like, damn, I thought they were putting something up right here, a little store. Man, end up looking, it's like,
A little hub station for the
yeah,
rats.
you thought it, yeah, you thought this was a new insurance spot. This a new insurance, car insurance spot or something. Man, motherfuckers meet and greeting that motherfucker and rubbing elbows and sharing information and you know what I mean, giving these folks. Because at the end of the day, right is right, wrong is wrong. Justice always gonna be served no matter what. God don't like ugly, but you gotta let that handle itself.
And look, you could tell, right?
Like,
You could tell that he has nowhere else to go out there because he's stuck right there. He's scared to jump in his car and ride around and go and move from that area. He's literally panicking and stuck right there, bro. You could tell. 911. Yeah, he might as well. Dubs, he might as well do that, boy. Like, the fuck? I thought you was a gangster. Like, real red. People get shot at every day, B. You know what I mean? Handle your business. Why you going online? Go get active, nigga. Your kids was outside. Why you running to the net, nigga? You should be out there trying to apply pressure. If you a fucking guest or not, nigga. Let somebody blow at me and my kids are around, bro. I'm not going on the net, bro. I'm not going on the net.
This shit, it's funny and sad at the same time. But then it's like, damn. they getting content off of it, but you know, I'm gonna get that reality check off this shit. I'm gonna give him the bang over the head. Like,
And look, that target on him is getting bigger and bigger. He's not gonna be able to be in California now. Now it's even worse now. Now you got unknown niggas that are trying to blow at you. That even if it wasn't meant for you, now they're gonna try to get you up out of here because you're calling them dirty niggas, calling them goofies, you call them, and you bragging about they ain't hit nobody. The right niggas wasn't that blowing at you. That's why they ain't hit nothing, boy. Now the right niggas from that whatever area allegedly that did that. Now the right niggas are gonna come spin, and they're gonna score, bro. And your goofy ass gonna be back in Vegas, and you making that house wherever you at hotter. You know what I mean? So I feel bad for who's gonna be sitting right there. God forbid they got nothing to do with nothing. They're just over there smoking a cigarette, smoking something, and because this goofy, hey you guy looking at nigga, he look like the nigga from the Goonies, real red. Hey you guys looking at his motherfucker sitting there taunting motherfuckers, and he gonna be in Vegas.
that shit had me dying laughing though. That shit crazy though, but it's fucked up.
You know what fucked me up even more? His title to the IG live. Like the police, nigga, you just got out the feds. You know police is watching you. You know most of your subscribers and your followers on the gram are the police. You know that. You know that. He knows that. And look at his title. They tried to kill us in California. You might as well cold make a fucking police report, motherfucker. Just do it. Do it. Because he did it. He just did it through the net, though.
He shot the flame in the air. You know, you stranded somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm right here.
I'm right here. Get my location. You know, because I just got out the feds not too long ago, and I know the feds is watching me so they can try to get me up out of here again. I know they're watching, so let me put this as my title. Let me show the crime scene. Let me show the bullets through my car, and let me explain what happened. And on top of that, let me put the icing and the cherry on top. There was 12 fucking kids outside, too. Come on, boy. He put his shirts like a motherfucker, man. That nigga put the hands of Allstate right there on him, man. The hands of Allstate choking the shit out of his ass right now. That's what he put. That's the type of insurance he put on himself, boy. Goodness.
That's crazy right there. Man, all I can say is, I told you that everybody bringing the streets to the internet, and they got their own understanding of what's politics or what shouldn't be brought, even if it's not politics. Like, certain things that go on in your life shouldn't hit the internet, man. And if it's gonna do that, you know what I mean, you might as well get all the way raw with it. Do whatever you do.
Look at what Tony T said, bro. So he knew he was safe after that live. He ain't even said. If anything, he made it worse. Niggas don't give a fuck. There's people that get smoked on live, boy. You know what I mean? Out in Philly, you didn't see that? Was it 2 years ago or a year and a half ago? The dude ran up on, and he even showed him, hey, I'm on live. Nigga didn't care. He still killed them, dumped like 9-10 rounds in them, and killed them on live. Like, they don't care about that. What I feel like Tony T, he made it worse. And like I said, I guarantee you that shit, honestly, he may be having whatever in LA right now, but I guarantee that wasn't for him. But now he made it for him now. You know what I mean? Because he wanna chase fucking clout, and he wanna disrespect niggas. You know what I'm saying? And he want to call niggas dirty, and he want to brag about and taunt that they ain't hit nothing. Now they're going to probably come with 2-3 carloads with niggas that know what they doing. And they're probably going to have bigger artillery. You know what I'm saying? Just to prove a point, bro. So he that live made it worse. And I don't even look at him as a street dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But yeah, that was, you know what I mean, that was his own content at its best, you know what I mean? They put that out there, they did that, and oh boy, you see, oh boy already has somebody already put it out there. Like, you know, people watch, people follow you on your Instagram. So Instagram, make sure, you know, shit. I don't know, I can't even say make sure, because you know these folks is watching, man. These folks is following you, man. You see all these followers you got, you see all these folks you talking to, and everything. You see mine scrolling at the bottom. Make sure y'all subscribe to my Instagram, man. Hit me up on Instagram and everything. You ain't gonna never see no goofy stuff like this, or you ain't gonna see nothing but reality checks. You know what I mean? All funny games. So at the end of the day, man. Like
yo, God forbid somebody blow at you, right, bro? Are you going live and putting on the title on your live? They just try to kill me out here in such and such.
Hell no, man. I'm not even looking at my phone.
You gonna get whooped after that live. You know that, right? They gonna whoop your ass, right?
You already know the deal. Like you know, they watching the phone towers and all that and shit, man. Come on, it's just street politics. I'm not even finna spill too much game. If you from the street and you know what I mean, you see it's a blowdown in the streets. It's a blowdown in the streets. It's going up. Whatever happens, happens. You know what I mean? Don't nobody play with them phones and all that. Unless you calling the law, you record. We're gonna be recording a whole shootout or a whole situation during the situation or after the situation. Shit, motherfuckers gonna be trying to make sure they safe, getting themselves up out of there. You know, go out of skip. You keep your business off the internet. Like I don't see how people do that. They be on there saying they gonna blow each other down and all that on the internet. I'll be like, damn, well they done lost it now.
That's it.
They done lost it. The youth, you know what I mean? They say the OGs did it, but I want to say maybe the ones, you know what I mean, that generation after my generation, that was a few years later. A lot of them, you know what I mean, probably lacked that, grabbing these cats, putting them in that chokehold instead of competing with them, riding with them, doing shit with them, you know. And folks like I and a lot of my older folks from around my section was doing time and all that, going to juvenile hall, going to YA, going to the county jail, going to prison. Like it's like different chapters of, you know, people done jumped off the porch. So when it was other people's turn, you know, a lot of people probably chose not to play that big homie or didn't realize that that's the position they were supposed to play. So
Right.
I look at it now, the streets messed up. It's all on the internet now. The G code is broken. The LA politics and all that stuff is broken. It's on the internet now. It's at the forefront. So all these folks getting mad about people talking about their business can't even get mad, and everybody's steady trying to say, you know, my business, my politics. But you know, it's a lot of folks that don't gang bang, so they're not involved in those politics. So when they speak on it and put it out there, you put it out there for them to speak on it and put it out there. You know what I mean? They got the right to do it, even though sometimes they put themselves out there to be in danger or whatever. You know, they got to answer to the shit they say or how they present it. Sometimes you got to respect it or check yourself before you could check another person for putting something on the internet that you don't want another person talking about. How you gonna put something on the internet and expect me to click it, view it, like it, subscribe, and put a comment, and you don't want me to have my personal opinion on it? You know, so like they say, you're a public figure. You put something out here. It is what it is. It's fair game, fair play. Yeah, it is normal people out here. I'm talking to the folks that's involved in the gang culture. It's normal people out here that the politics do not apply to the normal population. That has nothing to do with the gang culture. So the stuff they do, they're just doing stuff that they think that's content for them. And at the end of the day, it might be good content for them because at least they can speak on it. You know what I mean? And some of them, you know what I mean? Spade is called a spade for a spade. Like some of them be having facts, but some of them be having a lot of fiction, and some of them be having clickbait. So you know you got to be careful when you put yourself out there and what you want people to look at your ass on here. And you can't be on here trying to be somebody that you're not, and trying to, you know, step on toes, apply pressure. If you know you can't handle the weight on the streets or answer to what you got to answer to, so you won't be out here under pressure, getting your family, you know, in jeopardy, and playing with these folks and answering to what you have to say as a grown man. I feel like you shouldn't have to answer to nothing you say. So ain't nobody bigger than the program. If you talking, you should understand everything that come out your mouth. It's got to be facts. You got to stand on it, because once it roll off on the internet, man, people take it around with it. Got to stand on facts, stand on business. With that being said, man, I'm gonna leave that part of the politics alone for the internet, because that's basically what it was based on today. Everybody done brought it to the streets, and everybody complaining about everybody talking about certain situations. So people that's involved in the gang culture already know what they can speak on and what they shouldn't be speaking on. And people shouldn't want to be involved in no he say, she say, pointing fingers and who laying down with who and who girl doing what. Like that's a whole nother situation. This shit remind me of soap operas. When I was a kid, used to run in the living room and watch my mama, and she watching Channel 2 as the world turned, or All My Children and stuff, and it was like some soap opera drama type shit. And the females will be sitting there having coffee, whatever, talking about it during the commercial breaks or after the show. That's what it done turned to on the internet. These dudes done turned into whores. They on here. Most of these dudes shows look like
For real, you ain't never lie.
the I Love Lucy show because everybody's worried about who doing what doing what. It's cool to make content. We all do it, but to a certain extent, not to try to put your own narrative on it and make it seem like it's something that it's not, man. If you're gonna make something, man, make sure it's facts. If you're gonna put something out there, make sure you making something, you know what I mean, that's all facts and you can stand on it and you ain't gotta explain yourself up because man, playing with people's names and putting people at risk and playing with people's careers and all that stuff, man, can get you in the trick bag. So
Right.
all you I'm gonna say it like I always like saying this, man. So all you like, fake ass OGs, that's like older cats. Stop doing that shit, man, on here, man. Stop getting on here and glorifying this goofy ass shit that's going on within the culture and bringing this shit, all the way to the forefront of the internet. Because, like, you could talk about somebody all you want, but all that's doing is making you and your organization or you as a person look bad. 'Cause once again, everybody talk about internet gangsters and the way people move. Like I said earlier, it's like watching Channel 2. It used to be like as the world turned, soap opera. Like a lot of
Right.
folks be sitting there chopping it up, drinking tea and coffee with that one finger out. They be having that one finger,
Yeah.
that one finger out. That's what these dudes need to be doing because it seems like a lot of folks wake up with their panties in a bunch. We get old school. We gonna talk old school with their panties in a bunch and walk around like they got their thing tucked between their legs. Yeah. I don't know. I don't get it. I'm just speaking in general, as far as like the people that can't accept positive criticism or negative criticism. They get mad and make it seem like should nobody say nothing. That's the folks I'm talking about. The folks that get on here and put it out there and get mad when folks speak about it. It's content, man. Remember what you say. You putting yourself out here. Content. You making yourself a public figure. So people gonna dig up dirt. People waiting for you to make the wrong move on everything. They waiting
Facts.
for you to strike out. You sitting there with the bat. You hitting all these home runs, man. You making all these home bases, man. You bringing all these people home. You putting all these people on. Whatever you doing, you bringing these people on. It's like machine in motion, man. There's people out there waiting for you to strike out. These folks don't understand that.
He said they waiting for you to strike out.
It's not checkers. Look, they don't understand science to this, man. Look, you out here winning. Let me break it down for the street folks that just don't understand that, can't get it through their mind. Look, when you out here, you winning, you having money, your family happy, you having a nice car, you know what I mean? And you making it and you having it your way. You got folks that's rooting for you, and then you got a lot of folks that's looking like they mad because they didn't even think you could get to this level in life, and you don't even know that. That's the folks that's in your life and that's not trying to get you to save the bag, get the bag, and think smarter. Them the ones that act like you owe them something and get mad when you say no.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta pay attention, make it make sense. Like these folks really be out here living the story, like they only gonna tell a half-ass story that's gonna make them look good, and that's only gonna make people look at you a certain way. You want people to look at you like Okay, if you a dude, you want to look at I'm a king, I'm a boss. I don't need nothing. I'm rich. So guess what? That's the energy you put into the universe. That's the energy we gonna give out. You every time I see your post, you rich. You got big money. You popping off. Yeah. So when you pull up, yeah, we gonna treat you like you rich. You know what I mean? Now those type of dudes get mad when they're in certain situations and the person look at them and they buying something. And sometimes people be like, you know, they could be up, but not up like he say he up. So now they like you going to get the bottle, you get this. They get to looking weird or like no, honey. They argue with you because you know they really not living that lifestyle, man. Half of these folks, like you know how we said, half of these folks is pulling up in their baby mama car. You know, they got the remember how we said
Oh,
they
they mama with.
they got the car seat in the back in the trunk, and they took the the steering wheel collar off, the little dress thing the females put on there. You know what I mean? They rolling around like they him. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like them.
How about the dudes that when they got their baby mom? That's why I be laughing when I see when women go the extra mile and be like, make sure like, nah, this is my car. They get the license plate be all glittered. They got some sticker you can't peel off on the shit that's feminine that letting you know this is a woman's car. Yeah, I mean,
When we say these
but
niggas are pulling up to the paint shop, they pulling up to the paint shop, man. Get that, take this off, man. They putting
that's
they
funny
put
what you said. The steering wheel though, you know, some
they,
women put the pink shit. You know what I mean?
they pulling back up before the shop closed, man. Put this back on, man. On everything,
Wow,
dudes, man. They
that's
live.
wicked. That's wicked.
That's how you say. You know how like back in the day they say double life. Like nowadays people living like 4 different lives, man. They be having like a wife at home, a
That's
side,
too much.
um, somebody like you know what I mean. That's embarrassing. They tuck in the middle that's taking care of something. It's like that's why that's some first that's always angry, man. You can't please too many folks at one time, and you know dealing with different women, they they want too much attention and energy. So
Yeah.
you got to make it make sense, man. One
Especially if
woman,
you're dealing with a woman that's not stupid. She
man,
gonna know what's up. Right?
one woman is a headache. So imagine having two or three of them. You know, that's why if the ones that get away with it is the ones that's level headed that let them know it is what it is. You only deal with a female to a certain extent. So that's how we were saying straight back to the crib match situation. How the girls saying you know they pay. That's what makes certain people pay and become like they get considered tricks because now they paying for the service,
Yeah.
paying for the service. But at the end of the day they don't got that headache. They ain't got nobody stalking them. They ain't got nobody calling their phone. They ain't got nobody messing up what they got going. Them the folks that you know they pay for their pleasure. But you know, like my daddy used to always say, you gotta get what you gotta get, your type of way. Do what you gotta do. You know, that's part of like me. You know, no offense to others or other folks. It's just my training of thinking. You know, it's like your opinion. You got a lot to do, be somebody, or a lot to do something and all that to get looked at a certain way, like on everything.
That's facts. Real.
Yeah, man, we been live. We got to get ready in a minute. You know what I mean? We gonna be back live. We going live, man.
Yeah.
Live,
7:30,
man.
7:30 p.m. y'all time, West Coast time, man.
Co-hosting 7:30, man. On Smoking Politics with me, man. We gonna make it make sense. You gonna interview me. We gonna talk about some different type of stuff. And y'all already know the deal, man. I always come on here and make it make sense when it comes to this culture and what's going on. So if y'all be wondering why I don't drop like that, it's a lot of, you know, BS going on that's messing up my traction because that ain't part of my lane as far as getting on here and twisting the narrative on other people's beef and other people's organizations, other people cultures. That ain't what I do. That ain't what we do. That ain't how I was built. That ain't how my big homies, you know what I mean, raised me and taught me the game. Like they always taught me mind my business. So what I do is mind my business until it come to a certain point of the situations that I could make a reality check out of it. I could sum it all up, and that's when it becomes part of the street politics and not just you know one organization. But you know, as of today, that's why I want to speak. I just want to say this shit is weak. This shit is whack. This shit watered down. Y'all brought this shit to the internet, and Now everybody think it's cool. That's what the youth think, especially the ones that's just up in age. And you folks is taking over the internet as bloggers and twisting all these narratives and making folks thinking it's this and that. A lot of you folks is getting paid to put certain stuff out and twist certain stuff out and you know what I mean, make certain stuff because you got a lot of views and these folks know it's gonna get out there. That shit whack. That shit silly. And that shit ain't nothing you should stand on. Like I don't understand. I'm just on here right now. I'm gonna chop it up and make it make sense and put some of these clips out. We got more. I got another reaction. Smoking politics with me reaction. Uh, he spitting facts. He dropping hood vlogs and asking these folks questions that you folks, know what I mean, ain't never thought about asking. When I watch hood vlogs, it's all about who is your ops, how much time you did, and have you ever did this type of drug, this type of like. It's always the
Letting motherfuckers uphold and shit on there. Hell no, I don't allow no dissing or none of that on my platform.
These folks is throwing the culture under the bus. Like you already know how they gonna act and react. Ask these folks some positive questions, and you're gonna see how they react. That's how you weed the real from the weak cat. Because at the end of the day, the weak not gonna understand these type of questions and start to react. They gonna get stuck, be high. They're not gonna look at the camera. You gotta understand. Watch people body language, man. If you ain't been to the penitentiary, man, make sure you got some type of training at home and somebody that can teach you to understand body language. You could tell when somebody on some straight BS. I could just look at him and just look in his eyes and watch his body movements, and you could tell if he happy or if he not, man. Watch your motherfucking surroundings out here. Protect your energy, and don't let nobody trick you out your freedom. Don't let nobody trick you out of being in your spot. Wherever you with, wherever you fucking with, it's always gonna be somebody in your business. Keep your business off the internet. Hide your mate. If everybody don't know already, don't be on there. Don't mean posting up and posting her and all that for folks to get out there and try to throw daggers at what y'all got going, because everybody got a history, everybody got a past. That's why I'm in that situation. He doing what he doing. Everybody worry about what he doing, and should nobody worry about who somebody laying down with. Everybody laying down with somebody ex, somebody trash, and somebody that got thrash maybe once in their life. Sometime they done got that choo choo ran on there, choo choo train. If y'all don't know what that something done happened. So don't be out there acting like you got a saint and your girl ain't got no past. And if you do got one that don't have one, know what I mean, just respect it, hold on to it, and stop, know what I mean, getting on here trying to be negative to other folks and lose what you got, because God don't like ugly. And with that being said, if you ain't hit that like, know what I mean, and that subscribe button yet, that's what you need to be doing. But if not, y'all already know the deal with me, man. I'm gonna bust y'all across y'all head with some knowledge every time, man. Straight up. Make sure y'all hit that bell for a notification. So when I drop these lives right here, they pop up on your timeline like the chicken pox. Boop, 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 boop. Y'all already know the deal with me, man. Don't take them out, man. Take them out, man.
Yeah, it's your boy. I'm Hank Giovanni with Smoking Politics with me, man. Salute to the chat, by the way, man. Appreciate everybody for sticking with us and you stuck with us, man. Even the ones that came in and out, appreciate y'all. Blessings to y'all. Let the people see our names on here, bro, so that way they can search me up. Remove the comment, bro. Yeah, right there. I'm him, Joe. Just I'm him, Giovanni. That's how you search. My YouTube, man, and my music will pop up too. I'm streaming worldwide on all major platforms. Tune in tonight, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 9:30 p.m. Central, 7:30 p.m. Pacific. Nightcat with friends, man. We talk about everything: mental health, relationship, drug abuse. You know what I'm saying? We talk about real topics, and we do address the fuckery too. But yeah, blessings to everybody. Love yourself first, so you can love others accordingly, man. And protect your energy always, man.
Yeah, like Michael was saying, I mean, let a woman be a woman, man. She want to get in, let her get it in. Man. You can't control her, man. You don't own it. Whatever you doing out there, man, get out your feelings on everything. Don't ever let a woman dictate how you feel and take, know what I mean, the manhood from you to make you feel like you ain't got no emotion. And you know what I mean? A dude gonna be a dude, and a girl gonna be a girl. Woman gonna be a woman. Some people grow, some people don't. It's just in them. You know what I mean? Let her get that inner freak up out of her, man. Because if you ain't giving it to her, she gonna get it somewhere else. You already know how to do it. Ain't no haterism. You know what I mean? Whatever happens, it happens. Make sure when you get this bag, you getting it in, and you know what I mean. You pleasing your mate, pleasing your folks, you pleasing your kids, pleasing your family, and you know keeping your circle small as a motherfucker. That's all I'm gonna say. You can't control no motherfucking house, right? And that's facts. So with that being said, they talking about the housewives. Man, these straight women be straight house rats. Not all of them. There's some good ones out there, but the house rats, y'all already know who I'm talking about, man. Them the ones that still around, right? They fucking with you, they rocking with you, but they still looking for that extra cheese. So they still sitting around snipping, you know. I just spit metaphors when I talk about it, you know what I mean? She like a little man, not a housewife, a house rat. She at home staying loyal. She bringing the food home, but she need that cheese. She gonna find that little loophole.
The loophole. Facts.
Nah, but man, make sure y'all take care of the kids, man. Y'all staying, you know what I mean, peaceful, all love and respect. You know what I mean? Get it in.